So that's everybody for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
I'm sorry. I'm just going over notes. Um. Anybody want to throw in a recap for a reroll? I don't know how much rolling we're going to be doing in this session because it sounds like everybody wants to go shopping, which is fine.
It's
That's I love that because
been a while since we've had a shopping episode.
yeah. All right, so
We did have a shopping episode. We didn't have money.
yeah, it was more of like perusing episode.
No shopping episode.
Yeah, window shopping. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so last we left off, you guys had a large force of people rush into the room, and after some conversation, someone else walked in, freezing time and stealing Drax. This unknown figure had someone with him, a very known figure to some of you, Dexter, the person that was doing experiments on Drax when he was first found by you in a subterranean lair chained up under a lab. This entity walks in, looks very draconic in nature, pale skin like Deckard's true form, but very draconic in nature, holding an orb. It's very similar to yours, the ones that your party hold. Carries Drax out. Some time passes, an hour or so, and then you come to consciousness. Speak a few things, get to know someone that you completely bludgeoned into a pit about this area, and he gets the day off and decides to join your group and help you chase down your friend that you told him that you were here for, being the dragon that he was guarding. After he shows you through the subterranean bazaar, you guys get some face masks, some coverings, and head out into the desert. Back to the transportation circle. You head back to the capital, where the rest of Harley's troop was supposed to be meeting him, or staying. As you thought an incursion might come upon the house. Getting there, nobody being there, the rest of the troop walks in, kind of merrily, food in hand, ready to make some food, and not expecting you guys to be back so soon. Appears they had been out doing stuff on their own. After some conversation, you all decide to use Cade's Dragon Orb to head back to Deckard's place and wait for Deckard's arrival. In the meantime, sending a message to Deckard through the stone, not knowing when he might get it because time is weird. You arrive back and begin to plunder through notes, trying to decipher things of Deckard's while also trying to find things handy that you might be able to use. Waiting some time, some of the party exit to go upstairs and find Drax has flown back in on a golden
Drax?
dragon, or Deckard has flown back in on a golden dragon. I keep saying that, Drax there. As the message finally was received and Grace heard downstairs in the basement, you guys saw him pop up upstairs and that's where we
outside
pick up.
in the courtyard.
Mm-hmm. So he flies down. Dragon appears, flies down, and lands. Drax runs off the nose of it, and the
Deckard,
I keep saying Drax, don't I?
Yeah.
I've got it. I've got him on the brain.
got him on the brain. Yeah.
I do. Yeah. I've been writing a lot of stuff for him
I was
today.
saying that makes our job a lot easier if Drax.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, we're good, guys. Yeah.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
that would be
um,
amazing.
Deckard walks off the nose and whispers something to the dragon, and the dragon takes flight and flies away.
You're telling me we could have just fucking poofed back? What? We were flying 6 fucking days? What? The hell, dude?
We
You
were
coulda
gonna make a
poofed me
few.
back.
We were gonna make a few pit stops.
Ah, okay. Well, all our plans are kind of fucked now. But new orb.
Yes, I heard Grace say something about that. Who has it? Where is it?
Dude looked like you, but with dragon horns. Like
I mean-
blue and black dragon horns coming out of his skin. It looked like a Lachey.
We went to get Drax down in some sandy lands, and a scuffle may have occurred, but in the midst of it, time seemed to stop. It's something that looked like you walked in, a bit more dragonborny, like Tarwin over there. And then, took Drax, walked out to the room, left us standing there with our dicks in our hands, and when they walked in, they had an orb in their hand.
Ray.
It was kind of smoky.
Wow. Alistaro's certainly. I mean, sorry, he just popped up. Elandor,
Yeah.
you certainly do have way with words.
I mean,
I-
he stole him directly from my arms, and we could do nothing. I guess it's good to say that with the guy was Drax's prior captor who had been experimenting on him. So, we know that guy. We don't know the guy he was with, though.
It was
The
a sort of scientist from Talstone.
Little shit, Dexter.
Fucking
Oh, you-
Dexter.
You both say you look like me a bit.
Similar, yeah.
Same sort of skin type, but with, horns.
Slightly more evil looking.
Yeah, he just it looked kind of like how Alistaro looked when he let the green dragon kind of fuck with him a little bit.
I don't know if Drax would know that, but
Deckard? He was with us for the 2 weeks
Or
when we were
Deckard was-
training, so he would know. He would have seen Alistaro with the horns and the little.
If he
maybe.
cared to,
wasn't-
yeah,
he wasn't
possibly.
paying that much attention to you.
How does
guys.
Taro get horns? I thought his eyebrows just sort of
Or,
started
well,
to
he
get
started
scaly.
looking
They were like-
dragon-like.
Yeah, yeah. His features altered a little bit. Let's just be thankful they didn't.
Are you able to track them? Can you track Drax and Alstaro?
I mean, yeah, I can. I don't know if you noticed by now, but I know pretty much where all of you are.
Can
at
you
all times.
show us where Drax is?
And Alistaro.
Yeah, I'll take you down. Just go down. Yeah, where's everybody else, by the way?
Oh, Grace, I think, is still doing some stuff downstairs, like sort of paperwork. Alistaro, of course, is missing. That's why we want you to find him, along with Drax.
Alright,
We
that's
do
good.
have a new person here with us as well.
Right.
Gabagoo.
Uh, a flame, sort of. He sparkles.
You
he
always just-
smolders, baby. He doesn't sparkle.
No, he has
Never
sparkly
had
things
a
coming off of his
shoulder.
cheeks.
I've never had a crew in my employment pick up so many strays on a fucking job before in my entire life.
Easy. I'm gonna cover up Grimm's ears. Easy.
Wow.
Goodness.
Look,
I
I
didn't
didn't,
even-
ask to be picked up, alright?
Out of
I
character.
had no
dra-
choice.
Grimm's not really a stray. He's kind of an orphan. That
Orphan?
You made.
Yeah, you took him. You stole him.
I don't know if we
He
know
could-
that story, but
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Look, he could have
I think
easily.
only he was there, right? Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Though.
Yeah.
that's left. That's
Myself?
left in the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nyx, Grim, Jesus,
So,
and Drax.
what's your name, mate? And gestures over to you, Nix.
I have to remember what his accent is. Give me a moment.
Da.
Russian.
It's actually not. It's a mix between like Russian and Greek. Me and Chandler talked about that for a while. Like Mykonos, Mykonos Greek and like Russian.
Eastern European.
Yeah, Eastern European basically. Yep.
Smolder with a U. The embers. Literal fire in his eyes.
I think Grace is downstairs as well.
What did Nick say anything back? After he asked? No.
Not yet.
He'll give him his name. Sorry, dealing with some stuff.
Oh, sorry.
He's not
All good.
fully here.
Okay.
He gets a bit distracted.
yes.
Mainly lurking, kind of distracted, still listening.
We kind of beat him to shit earlier.
Yeah, and then hired.
So
him.
he's a little bit.
Right. That
He's
sounds,
pretty good
sounds,
he's
uh,
napping, just in the corner.
it sounds about like you guys. That's something you would do. All right. Let's go down.
All right, following you.
He walks in. His servants kind of see him walk in, stand up straight as he passes and turns the corner and walks downstairs. He goes down to the same room that Grace and Taryn, you were down there for a bit too, right?
I was looking at his book that he tracks people with.
Yeah, that you guys were
I
down
couldn't
looking at.
read it.
Same room. And goes over to the book, starts flipping through it, and gets to a section, and then kind of like folds an extra piece of paper out of it, and kind of like a pop-out map inside of a book. And he looks at it for a second. Right, yeah, I've got. You said you were looking for two. I've only got one. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Kind of scrolls in on it. Yeah, there's Drax. I've got his position.
On
It's probably because Alastaro's in a different plane.
oh, maybe he went to the
Can
Fae.
you,
Sort
can
of
you
thing.
track interplanar?
Okay, just gonna kind of be like this, like
I'm always here, always present.
you're just gonna see him kind of rub his head like this, like.
You good, Kate? What the fuck are you doing?
I'm fine.
Dagger looks up and says, yeah, this tells me your location anywhere in existence.
Maybe he put some like "you can't find me" spell on him, so he can't be found.
Okay.
He has
Okay.
Wait, what? How
Taryn's
does
gonna put
it actually work? Do you like you know how do you track us? Like what
There's a spell that's been modified onto the pages of this book that, when cut with the pages of the book, it tracks the location indefinitely until the end of time.
Taryn's gonna wrap his arm one around Harley, one around Alondor, and just say, "Hey guys, I I think you gotta just acknowledge that Alistaro is gone. I think he's gone, guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
Trying to be
gone.
soothing.
He's gone away. He's hid himself
No,
from
nope,
being
I-
found.
Yeah, surely he could just dispel it or something.
He's got the
Look
he's a
at this
magical little
dude.
man.
look at Deckard.
Yo.
Look at everything he's done. You think Alistaro can hide himself from Deckard? No, I don't think so.
Alistaro stopped the dragon lady from time stopping.
That's
pretty good.
that's a counter spell.
Don't know what that is. You know what that is?
I've talked to Alistaro and I know things about magic.
Good tricks.
I can't
that
use
I
it.
don't think we could fathom.
There's still hope. I'm not, ruling it out.
But it's kind of better that he's not showing up here. It just means he's out there somewhere.
What's the difference
Exactly.
between hope and denial?
I mean, someone being alive and someone not.
Deckard walks away. He's like, "Well, you can look for yourself, mate." I mean, and leaves the book open, and he
What
goes
does
and
it
takes.
work?
Well, I
You
go
can
and
just
look at the book.
it now. Go ahead.
How many
Oh,
dots do
just-
I see?
Ooh. Ooh.
Currently, just one that says Drax under it.
I'm gonna try and just scroll out.
Wait.
What do you
What?
do?
Trying to
What?
find that
Wait,
weird,
I-
trying to find
I-
that weird guy
I-
Web.
I try to go like mimic his movements on the thing, but the opposite direction. Just try to like move it around and see if I can figure out how to scroll out.
Yeah.
See if you can find Fogrum.
You start scrolling out like he was doing, and you see, as it zooms out and out and out, there are a number of red dots. The more you pan out, the more dots. And you get the sense that if you were to think of someone that might be tracked by this cursed book, if you say the word while touching it, you think you might see them.
What did you say, Harley? Webb? Oh yeah, I rode in with Webb a long time ago,
Webb
and
or Fogrum, the two guys that kind of just ditched us.
maybe he I hope nothing nefarious has come of Webb since he left us to
Hopefully
hunt
you
that
find
necromancer.
Dion there.
And I'll think of Webb and while I'm touching the book.
Yeah, you think of him, and it goes out to a wide map, and then zooms back in up north. Cold. It looks cold where he is.
Like the topography of the map, or am I seeing like an actual image?
You're seeing the topography with an overlaid magical image on it of snow
Oh,
falling
gotcha.
in mountains. This is an animated map.
Damn, this shit's sick.
Pretty cool.
What the hell?
Pretty cool.
It's quite interesting.
Hey,
Did
this-
it show Webb like walking?
It
on
shows
mountain or
it shows a red dot walking.
something? Gotcha.
Wait, did you see what?
Didn't we get sort of like a fancy map from a map maker one time that was sort of like this? I wonder if he built this one.
Oh, maybe.
Did we see what Drax?
Maker?
Did we see what Drax was?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
Deckard
probably
said
go
he
back.
saw where he was.
But we
We
didn't
look for
He
ourselves.
didn't say
the
that.
place
Right.
where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Deckard,
try and look back on.
did you see the place, or I guess I could just look
Just
back now.
Yeah, just look.
Yeah, he's
Deckard left.
affixing his orb onto one of the remaining stands.
Think of Drax again.
In
Seeing
Drax,
that,
yeah, same thing. It zooms out and goes to down to his location. Dunes, sand storm rolling by.
They're
Red dot.
still in the fucking dunes.
Red dot moving past it.
I know that place.
At
Wait,
least we
do
can
you
get
think
back there.
that was the ship we saw in the distance when we were at the
Unless you work with hippo
The
people,
portal.
no.
he
How about
could
you-
be.
There's got to be ways to travel across the sand. It's like, not surely the hippo people aren't the only ones with land ships, sort of things like that, with the sails and stuff.
We scavenge our entire lives, not get ship. You think other people with hippo technology get hippo technology? No.
Oh, all right. I'll take your word for it. You've been out there longer than I have.
They could have been stowaways or paid the hippos to transport them too. Either way, we have to go back.
Yeah, Deckard gets done fixing his orb and turns around and says, "All right, if you could just place yours back up there. Job, jolly well. Good job done, everybody."
We're done with the orbs.
Oh,
What?
I would,
More orb.
yeah.
I got,
You're
I
taking
got,
my
I got things to do for my orb. I promised him I would help him find his previous owners and so. I
Right,
get
yeah.
the
So
info from him.
the more you talk to it, the more it tries to devour your soul, mate. So if you could just place
don't
it
really
back up
talk to
there
him.
and
I just kind of say,
Talk-
hey, do
talk
this.
to him enough to know that he wants you to kill someone for him or people or things.
Well, I didn't say kill.
Fair enough, but
He told me
You-
that in the beginning, and we haven't really talked since then. I was just kind of like, hey, can you do this for me? He does.
So you want these back now? Is what you're saying? Like all of them?
right, I saw how well you guys did just retrieving that one with me, and I kind of want to see if you guys are worthy. And when he says worthy, he looks directly at Terwin and kind of pauses for a second.
Fuck you. My boss is very worthy.
Wait, what do you mean by
Thanks,
worthy?
Thanks.
I wasn't. He wasn't done talking yet.
Yeah.
He just gave a look to Terwin.
He gave her. He gave him. a
Erwin just
knowing look.
crosses his arms.
And then says, enough to handle one on your own.
Terwin's gonna look to the group and be like, to be fair, we barely used them when we got the gold orb. To be fair,
Excuse me.
Uh,
I use
I-
mine all the time.
barely.
All
love
I
this
did-
thing.
All I did was use it.
This
I
thing is so
really,
powerful.
I didn't do
It's
anything
the
else.
best. Makes me so sneaky.
He's put his back on there and is like relieved that he no longer has to talk to the fucking dragon inside. He just put it down. And he'll like gesture to everyone else like, let's see if we can do it without him. I'm sure
Is
you
there
all are more powerful than you think.
But it would be
Sir.
way more cooler to do it with them.
Yeah. right.
Is there a possibility that we forego payment for the orb?
Wait, no, what? No, hold on.
Hilarious.
I
That's
think
hilarious.
that might
I
be on an
mean-
individual
Wait a
We
minute.
did have a
Individually designed.
deal, right?
Yeah.
A
yeah.
deal was in place, and you wouldn't be backing out on the deal, would you?
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not backing out on the deal. No.
The
We
deal
did.
included that we returned them.
Yes.
I remember that.
Or I don't remember making that deal.
Y'all have shit memories.
I mean,
Is that a Cade and Terwin deal, and they just were kind of like, hey, and forgot to tell us, so we had to give them back?
I was
Oh,
there.
when
I was with
received
you.
The orbs, honey.
I was with
No,
you.
you guys had a whole conversation for 2 weeks here with the man.
For Terwin.
What?
We weren't here with him for 2 weeks. We were with
Yeah,
him for
we
like.
had
I mean,
to
we were in the capital for
travel
2
for-
weeks. I don't know what you
Mhm.
guys
Yeah, we were on
doing.
the road.
Yeah,
we
because
weren't here.
we didn't have the orbs at the time to be able to fast travel.
Right, and then you got orbs and brought them to us, so you guys made the deal.
No, dude, we were at Deckard's when we all got the orbs.
No, you guys were at Deckard's and then came to where we were and said, we've made a deal. He's given us these orbs. Let's go get them.
He
I-
never said he's giving them to us. He's letting us use them for the mission.
Okay.
That's what
Well,
we said.
semantics for what you
Oh
said
my
when you came and got
God.
us. You said
Do we
you
need
said
to do written contracts from now on? And he's gonna side eye Deckard.
Oh,
I mean, if
I
I
thought
don't
you
believe-
would've told
Fine.
the rest of your party.
don't
We
believe
did,
that-
but
I don't believe that
written
Deckard
means
would
a
lie to
record.
us. So, I mean, if you want the orbs back, that's fine. They were yours in the first place. I just don't remember. Can we have our blood back?
Yeah, that was my blood that I didn't quite make a deal
Is
with.
he a vampire?
He got our blood to track us. That's how he tracks us in his book.
Oh
He's-
yeah, that's
he just
right.
said he
Why would he
cuts
give
us
it
with the
back?
pages.
That belongs to the book now. I mean, I can't give it
Yeah.
back to you, but
Oh wait a minute. Now I don't like that. Wait a minute.
We are one with the book.
No deal. Don't like.
Well, this feels like
Speaking
forced
of,
labor.
Nyx feels a nick in his arm.
So wait a minute. So he can track us
What?
forever now?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know it was permanent forever.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
next, if he
Apparently.
feels the poke is going to react violently.
you haven't felt one
Feel it.
yet.
Yet.
Cade's gonna kind of give a sigh and pull his orb out and be like, sorry, darling.
Mm.
She was very
Fine.
handy to travel with, though.
Yeah,
Right?
this is
It's gonna take much,
straight up bullshit.
much longer
Straight.
now. I just hope you realize that.
Shit, I wish I would have known that before I got my new. I would've got
She
different.
crutches, everybody.
If
We're
I
perfectly
do
capable.
remember the original deal, I was paying you quite a good amount of gold. So you
I-
should be able to recover just fine.
Speaking of which,
Fine, I'll put the orb back
I-
up on there, but I
I
don't
think
place
it's-
it neatly. I just put it on a shelf.
Just choke it. I think it's the whole giving back the orb but still being tracked thing that's not sitting right with most of us.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Well, we're still doing another job.
No, we're not.
Are we?
I mean,
We have
are
not
we?
made a
We haven't-
deal.
Yeah, we haven't.
he just asked us to.
Yeah.
He has not asked us to do a job yet.
Our deal is to find Drax. That's our deal. He's our friend.
But we also used his means of tracking. So
We just
and
asked him a
he
question
also-
and he did what we asked. We didn't make a deal.
No, he's asking us if we want to make a new deal.
Did he? No, he hasn't yet.
I've not
He
said
knows.
anything about the new deal yet.
Yeah, because we're too busy arguing about the old deal.
These orbs are badass, man. You can't just be like, hey, take these badass orbs for a couple weeks and then be like, oh, now you gotta give them back. It's like,
Right.
drugs or
Well,
These
something.
are
If I thought that when I employed you, all you wanted was power, then I picked the wrong people.
I mean,
That
that's
is
not
all
what
I
we-
want.
That's not what that's not what we initially wanted, but hey, you offer us a taste, and now we're a little hooked.
Give them an inch and they take a mile, as they say.
He pulls up a little book and writes something down
Give
in
him
it,
some bones, he'll kill a dragon.
closes it, and puts it away.
I will say, Billy, it's been a pleasure. I will find your former owner. I don't know. Slam the thing back down.
Grace
Did
is
someone
never
have
left me.
Alistaros?
Oh yes, it is in the hole.
My friend Harley, you look very disappointed to give that up, mate.
Yeah, that was a badass orb, man. It made me super cool.
You're
Well,
already super cool. You can teleport with playing cards. What do you mean?
Harley, you don't need an orb to be cool. But, you know, I do agree with, you know, the power was absolutely just fuck it. I like how I want
Made me
it back,
so
you
much
know.
Cooler. Like, yeah, I'm cool, but like exponentially cooler.
I liked how hard it was to die when I had the orb. It was very convenient.
Yeah, I feel super weak now.
Yeah, right? Me too.
I'm gonna
Did
go
just
do some
fine
low level
without them.
adventures.
well, with strong will comes strong, self power.
Mm.
Sense-
You
Sounds like a magnet.
Look, we did fine before.
Here's
I
your
don't-
orb.
Yes, I believe we can bounce back. We just have to remember that we are.
We don't need
not-
a lecture, okay? We just need to be in pain.
Just let me mourn the loss.
Fine,
knows?
fine.
might get to hang on to it. when time is right.
I don't have a get out of jail free card.
Heroin just gonna look at the ground like, oh my god. Jesus Christ, why did I choose the one that I hate?
I'm a bard. It is my right to be dramatic. I will
I'm
sadly.
also a
Anyone,
bard. It is
you
also my
should
right
be.
to be dramatic.
I will
Yeah,
dramatically just start sobbing on Harley's shoulder.
Throwing a temper tantrum.
I will match her energy and up it.
Should we just collapse to the floor dramatically? My
Well,
temper
we'll-
tantrum.
We'll find some beds to go throw ourselves on.
Great idea.
Two grown people throwing temper tantrums right now.
Since that's done, can we get paid now?
Oh my god.
We probably
I'm
should have
more
got
worried
paid
about
before we
Drax.
gave the respect.
Well, he's just now got
Or-
back, so
Yeah, payment would be good. We have some shopping to do, I think.
maybe we can kind of make up that power loss with some items in the shop somewhere.
Yeah, sure would make me feel better.
We'll probably
wanna
need
find
it going
Drax.
against this dude. Well, listen, the guy time stopped. We don't have Alastaro anymore. We need to have more power. I don't think we're.
Do you think they have scrolls of counterspell?
Right.
Maybe.
So, and if you know anywhere that might have some magical items that might help us,
You
since-
say this guy stopped time.
Or
Yes.
a wizard for hire.
I mean, before we, do that, before we talk about the guy, can we just finish this thing and then we talk about, the sort of next thing?
The payment thing.
Like, come to a conclusion on one thing before we start on another, so,
Ondor is thinking logically. I see. Right, payment. Follow me. He leads you back upstairs and leads you over to. It looks like you're going towards the portal room. The room with the teleportation circle on the ground that you've guys been known to use occasionally now.
Oh, Deckard, did we? I don't know if it was spoken over a stone or something. I can't quite remember. But we traveled back to where we first met you, the graveyard or whatever, just briefly to throw some people off our trail. That whole city was destroyed in cinders. I can't. Was that the city that you gave us? Paid us the first time? Anyway, everything was destroyed there, except for the graveyard where we found you beneath the crypts. I see you're taking us to the teleportation. I don't know if you're taking us back to that bank you paid us at the first time or not, but I don't think that bank's there.
That's where we were headed.
Fuck.
hopefully that remains untouched.
Wait. Are you saying that our money was in the place that no longer exists?
Damn
Right.
it. At least we got a heads up. At least we weren't shocked when we got there.
I didn't know it don't exist.
Well, the city, at least.
So the city doesn't exist.
Well, it's burning and
Like a scar
It was
on
like
the
No,
kind
it's
of scorched, kind
a
of.
bunch of fallen buildings on fire or
Interesting.
smoldering.
All right, well, I guess we'll see what we see when we get there, huh?
Shitballs.
All right.
Right.
He loads you all up into the room and casts a spell. Portal opens and you all shift through and land in a very familiar to some underground stone cavern.
Memories.
It looked all intact.
Indeed.
Everything.
Yeah, it's
everything
also
in here looks
destroyed?
fine.
It's not
Okay.
caved in, that's
Okay.
good.
Okay. Is his money in here, maybe?
Y'all arrive. He goes, "Oh, dear Grace, no, we still gotta walk to go get that." And he starts to exit.
Hello.
All right. And we follow.
Grace, you might want to prepare yourself.
So we walk up take the turns necessary, come up through the center of the graveyard. Graveyard looks untouched, like same as when you guys were here before. Who has the highest passive perception?
22.
Well, now that I don't have orb,
I'm at 22 as
Cade.
well.
I got 21.
Everyone's orbs are removed from their inventory, right? Not
Yeah,
removed,
yeah.
but
I was
turned
at-
off.
I was at 27 with the orb.
Cade, were you the one that spotted the gargoyles outside at Deckard's place?
Yeah.
Or
Maybe?
they were pointed out to you?
I think so, yeah.
You notice on each of the different stands on the fence posts, stone fence posts around the perimeter of the graveyard and up on the building ahead of you, the keep, each one has one of those gargoyles on it. He leads you guys up through the center of the graveyard and up towards the keep, opens the back door of the keep and walks in. He goes, Wilf.
Well?
Oh.
Wait, was that his name?
Wasn't his name? Oh shit.
I thought
No.
Wilf was the
Harley's
other.
name.
Harley.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I had Wilf on my
Wilf is
mind. Hold on.
Harley.
Yeah.
The
Welch.
Harley
His
boy.
name is
Welch.
Welch. Sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, he yells out Welch. And Welch shows up and coming down from up the stairs and goes over and has a conversation with him.
Someone's still alive.
Wait, we didn't even come over to check the graveyard and keep.
I said we should, but you guys were in a hurry.
Yeah,
had
well, I mean,
other
we were in
things
a
to
hurry.
do.
Wait, what?
We were in a hurry, that's why we didn't.
We were also split from our party.
Right, we said that we were gonna let him know and then come back and check it out for survivors,
And-
so...
Clearly
Here we
being
are.
tracked. We clearly were being tracked as well. So it's also another point of that tracking. That's you think someone from there is here now?
So you came here to not be tracked, and then now you're come back to place.
To be fair, we didn't know we would be back here so soon.
And it's been a little while.
I just picked the place we had been,
Like, it's been
before.
like 2
Just
days.
I was riding dragons. I know nothing.
Drax walks, or sorry, Deckard walks back over and
Drax,
says,
here you are.
"Fucking, I put so many D names in here."
Drax, already, we're all good. Everything's
Deckard walks
fine.
back over and he says, "Right, well, let's go check out the bank then." And he starts to lead you guys out.
did Welsh have anything important that we should know, or you just gonna leave? Okay, I'm just,
Did
if you don't want to say, I'm just following.
he at least tell you what happened?
Yeah, he explained it to me a little bit.
Oh.
Said he hadn't seen something like that in a very long time.
Was it the undead y'all keep talking about?
Actually, no, it's quite the opposite.
Excuse
the-
me?
the
The
dead
fuck
dead?
is it?
So it
The
was something alive?
No, he explained it kind of like something from in the sky
Like a bird?
burnt a hole in the land with radiant heat. Almost like the sun being pinpointed at a specific spot.
Like a holy smite?
What the fuck?
Maybe, I don't know.
Some sort of divine power.
Yeah, yeah.
Cade, does your girlfriend have something to do with this?
Hey, do you have a girlfriend?
No.
I'm just
It's-
him.
One can dream.
he
Okay.
hopes.
One can dream.
He said it was like a cylinder, like a cone of light, just large enough to circle this town lasted for about 2 days, just destroying everything, and then it was gone.
Must have been a pretty corrupt town to kick that kind of smiting.
What the fuck?
I mean, when we left, it was. I mean, it wasn't great when we left. You know.
Oh yeah, they were pretty corrupt.
Grace had friends here. It couldn't have been all that bad.
Or they could have gotten taken. You know. Oh, like we fought
Abducted?
quite a lot of undead, is what I'm saying.
We also
you know?
didn't really
and
search for survivors
when-
when we were here.
When we left, you know, there could have been more undead that came that we couldn't protect the town people from, that turned the other townspeople undead. So I mean, if it all needed to be cleansed, I would think that would be the only reason it would be cleansed.
So are we just assuming everybody disintegrated?
Well, we saw some
Saw
burned
Jake
bodies.
burnt up. Yeah.
That's
Y'all
true.
can go look around outside. It's just right
cool.
outside the
Let's-
door.
Let's find some cash. I think stick to our.
You got it,
Take our
boss.
mind off this with payment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
y'all exit the keep. He
I'm
leads
really
you out.
sad about this orb. I gotta get something in return.
And you do see, in fact, everything beyond this keep and the graveyard has been what looks to be like lit on fire and set on roast for a number of time. And it's all charred, black, buildings barely standing.
What's the melting temperature of gold in this world?
Just the normal the normal melting temperature.
Damn.
We did have to go quite a ways underground, so maybe it was saved.
Yeah, so y'all continue to walk, and y'all walk for a bit, looking at the destruction. You do see every now and then like a charred, black, skeletal corpse. Every now and then.
Charred bodies.
Yep.
Just walking around like.
And you get-
I see one of them and I go up and just give it a nudge with my foot.
That's
like-
rude.
Turns to dust almost.
All right, they are fully. I think you know. I don't know if we have anything to worry about. I kicked the femur and it got a little ashy on my toes.
I'll start
Desecration of a
picking
body.
through it with a hammer.
Now, are y'all moving normally or stealthily as y'all walk?
What's Decker doing?
I'm just following Deckard's lead.
Dagger's
Yeah.
just walking.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
walking
I
in.
just- walking with him?
too.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
being
Nyx
over-
is just
If
strolling.
he's not
You're-
worried, I'm not worried, baby.
Mhm.
I would cast a spell from my orb to protect us, but
Oh my god. We're never gonna hear the end of it.
Yeah, so
I will protect
eventually,
you, boss.
eventually y'all get to the front steps of the bank that y'all went to before. And it's literally just the stone frame of the door with like a missing door in it. A couple of the walls are still standing. The ceiling is completely gone.
Maybe
But you do see the elevator door that y'all stepped into in the back is still there.
Is it
Oh.
functional? Is the elevator
slightly-
functional?
Let's go find out if we can use that thing to get down.
We might
Carolyn,
need to
can you fly
use
down?
Yeah, I'll fly down.
But I think there's an
I mean, it's
elevator in the way.
completely
Oh, okay, I was
blocked
gonna
by the
say,
elevator. Yeah.
I thought, yeah, there was an actual elevator.
I say, let's
but
put these
if
doors
it
open.
So,
says
so
it
let me
worked,
describe it.
yeah.
Let me describe it a little more. You walk in and you see the stone columns like you saw before, but they're all like chopped and rubble and stone everywhere. And the desks along the side are all ash. At the very back where you were taken to before to walk into this metal door that opened elevator, you literally just see a metal box sitting in the back of this destructed building.
the doors are closed?
Yeah, so the doors are closed to it.
Okay. I'll pull out a couple crowbars and toss one to Cade and toss one to Terwin. Actually, I'll take the one back from Cade and that to Nyx. Sorry, we got a new strong boy. We got
Strong boys.
the third strongest now.
Yeah, so
Good
go
deal.
ahead and give me some strength checks to see if you can get this door open. If it is even stuck.
I'm pretty
19.
strong.
I was gonna say Alondor's probably stronger than me. Yeah.
I'm pretty fit, guy. Oh, all right. I'll watch over here. I start
You got a
flexing.
sleeper
Kate's got
build.
those show muscles that I always forget that.
While they're prying, I'm just like kind of flexing and looking at my arms, like,
Show.
making
Sleeper build. It's okay.
making sure I still look strong. Like, what do I not?
It's like
I'll
doing
give
a
Alondor's arm like that. It's okay, Alondor. Don't worry. Don't worry.
one-handed handstand push-ups.
Gonna look down at Grim and be like, show muscles.
So who's prying the door open?
I got a 19 to pry it open. I think
other one-
Nyx
And
might
it was
still be
and
busy.
Nyx. Okay. Yeah, 19. You start to pry and you're waiting on Nyx to help. You look at him and he's like, fuck it. You start prying and yeah, it opens. You pry it once, it kind of cocks, and then you can kind of push it the rest of the way with your hand. Then you can push the other door open because it did not open together.
Well, once I get some bit open, I'm just gonna do the whole like rage-filled, just crack them
Mhm.
open and look back at Alondor like.
Yeah, if you're putting a lot of force into
side-eye.
it, if you're putting a lot of force into it, you might actually break one of the doors. So
No, it
they
wouldn't be a lot
weren't
of force,
they
just,
weren't
like-
very hard to open.
Oh, okay. You do that.
You can chill there.
Guys are
Um,
making that look harder than it needs to be over there. As I'm doing a one-headed push-up.
You got a sleeper build. It works for you, bud. No one
Deckard-
suspects you're gonna hit that hard.
Deckard walks
I'm
in
trying to
and stands on
downplay
it.
your strength.
Okay, I get it, guys. Make me feel better after the fact.
Sorry, Kate
go
just got those inflated biceps. I just forget.
We've survived so far with these inflated biceps, haven't we?
Right, if you guys are done talking about biceps, I think we got some money for you guys to go get. I mean, we can stay up here in the elevator and
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
biceps all you want.
Let's go.
I sweat off my back.
You know what? Did you guys open the doors? Is there a way to? Is it just stone wall? Is there a way to look up to see if things are still? Is there an elevator in
Intact.
here?
Yeah, if it's intact.
Is the elevator intact?
Immense investigation.
Okay. Does it look like charred or anything? Like it was.
We should throw a stone.
Maybe if
there.
you would have been inside of it, you might have been cooked like a potato, but
Hmm.
Like a microwave.
Does it
We
look
send
like
it-
I can climb down?
We send it down and then come and like.
yeah, you look around for like a lever or something to activate it, or how do you think this thing?
Don't know.
Like a
What am I
pulley.
looking at?
I don't remember. I just walked in and we started moving. I didn't really see anyone do anything.
Was there a magic person in here who operated it?
Oh, there
Grace,
was a.
You
there
remember
was,
correctly that there was someone magical that operated this elevator.
There was a teller.
Resembled a goblin type creature.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate.
Is the top open, or is it like a ceiling?
It's like a square metal box,
Okay.
a little longer, kind of like a freight elevator.
Any ideas? Do we need to use strength for this, or you got some magic to?
Deckard looks around and he says, "Oh, I see it. All right." And he reaches up and he touches a glyph, and the rest of the glyphs light up on the inside. You guys start to move down.
Thank God. Our only
I
magic
don't like
person.
this.
Besides, no, I meant Grace is our only magic person now.
The elevator lurches a little bit, and then rights itself and slowly starts to descend. You feel the floor kind of give out under your feet a little bit.
Oh, guys, if this thing plummets, plan of action?
Yes.
I
Yes.
can hold somebody.
Yeah, now
I can help. I think.
Harley, can
There's
you
not
give
a
me
lot of room in here. We're like shoulder to shoulder.
Give me a little history
Gotcha.
check,
I can
Harley.
help us. History.
I will use you to break my fall blue one.
You'll be falling a lot faster than I will.
You're strong, right? You can hold him.
Oh no, you guys are
Dude.
gonna plummet. I will just slowly slide down the
Oh,
wall.
feather fall. That's right.
What'd you say? What was the
A
number?
slow fall.
18.
18? Yeah, you remember that the whole floor of this elevator is a pressure plate.
Okay, what
what?
does that mean?
what
Yeah,
does
what
that
does
mean?
that
Oh, remember Webb tried to steal something and they knew? By the weight of what we went in with and what we went out with?
Unless there's people hiding down here, then it shouldn't really make much of a difference anymore.
Yeah, but there still may be arcane things activated.
But we're gonna be coming out with a lot more weight now.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
but,
can just use Cade's orb to teleport. Oh, wait.
Y'all are moving down. Yeah, you don't know if that little bounce in the floor was because of you just feeling the pressure plate or this elevator is destroyed. It seems to be working for the time.
Okay, gotcha. I'm ready.
and-
I'm ready with a feather fall, just in case.
So you continue down, and you get to the level at which the vault door was. And the vault is there, and Deckard pulls out a little key ring and kind of apparates this black king, like crown key, and puts it in the lock and opens it, and the dials turn, and the vault door slides. And you see again the same vault that you were in months and months ago, still intact.
Oh, wow. Anyone else in here?
It doesn't look like it, no.
No goblins hiding down here?
Looks like it.
You make a perception check.
Yeah, to look in the hallways and stuff.
Well, the elevator stops specifically at this.
Oh, then
Door.
it stopped in a
At the vault
hallway
door.
and we went down to a specific vault door, I thought.
I can't remember now, actually. But
Yeah,
I thought if it
we
is,
stopped
then
in
yeah,
in
yeah.
a vault room and then we went down a hallway
Right.
and there are multiple
Right.
vault doors.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, because you said it was like Harry Potter.
Yeah, his was at the end.
Yep.
Yep. Correct. I remember now. Yeah, you don't see anyone in here.
All right. So
I'm
that's
not touching
good.
it. Deckard can get whatever he needs. I'm not touching it. I'm just excited it's still here.
He turns around and starts counting. 1, 2. With you. Got some people missing. Guess they'll have to come collect theirs at another time.
Wait, so and which ones are? It's just what, me, Harley, Grace, and Cade. Did you break a deal with Tarwin? I wasn't there for that, or so. I don't know what sort of deal you made with him.
Since Alastaro is apparently dead, he does air quotes, and Nyx gets his money.
I mean, that wasn't part of the deal.
Fine. Just thought I'd ask.
What? How much is it that we're getting here then? Since Alastaro wants to be getting a cut, and then I don't know what sort of deal you made with Tarwin. So
Here's the same one.
if you just want to say a number out loud.
You don't remember what you made a deal for?
No, I just want to, for records,
It was $100,000, 100,000 gold a person.
Yeah.
Right, Mr. Harley. See,
Oh,
knew
I
someone
thought
was
it.
keeping
See, I
track.
thought it was 200,000 a person. So I'm.
You get to understand
we
you
got
a little more
2,000
better,
per
Harley. You want money and you want power. That's all you really. All right, I get it. And he turns around and he says, "Well,
And
God.
riches.
have your pick. 100,000
hey,
gold
listen,
pieces."
Listen, Deckard, I don't give a shit what you think about me. You asked us to do
You
a
hear
job.
that? My boss
Said you were
don't
gonna
care.
pay us for that.
And you are. You're getting paid right now, aren't you?
Okay. Well,
Do you want us to
don't
touch it
care
or
about
not?
your opinion.
I'm not breaking any barriers here.
No, free. It count out to 100,000.
Oh my
Take, you know,
Oh, gods.
Can
or
I-
take gold equivalent worth of
Can I-
platinum and diamond and ruby and emerald and you know.
Oh, that would be great if for Alistaro if we got some diamonds for him. I don't know if
Nix
he
is
takes.
just gonna open his bag and start filling it with money.
Nix's?
Yes.
You might need some gems for your spells.
I do.
Wait. We are glossing.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no. Oh God.
Yeah, what?
Chandler, did you roll another character already?
Oh my
no,
God.
no, it's not that
It's not-
bad.
Not instantaneous.
He told him to start piling up 100K.
I roll something else. Yeah, we'll see what happens if y'all try to leave with more than what you're owed.
Do I see like a weight measurer thing to see?
I was gonna say, is there a scale, anything
No,
like
I
that?
remember
Like
scales
the
in
whole
Okay.
whole floor of the vault
Elevator.
is no, the vault is weighted.
the entire thing. Kate,
So I get all of my I count out all of mine in platinum.
That's smart.
So what would that be? 1,000? No, 10,000. How much platinum is that?
10,000?
To the 10,000
10,000.
because one platinum is 10 gold.
Okay.
Seems like the easiest way to do this.
Yeah,
I'm
Kate.
gonna follow fucking suit.
Kate will do
Yep.
the same, but he will try to get a scale to make it a lot faster, like Grace was talking about.
Yeah. I'm looking for a scale. Is there a scale?
There is
Great.
2 scales. One looks like
Great.
it's more for coin, the other one looks like it's more for stones.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the coin one and try to measure out 10,000 platinum.
Well, wouldn't y'all want more stones for like spells and stuff? And so like half stones, half platinum?
Solid point. Solid point.
You mean?
Are
Are
you
you talking about?
Stones, a quarter platinum?
Are you talking about a stone, as in like a stone of like a unit of measurement?
No,
like
like crystal and
rubies,
ruby.
diamonds,
Okay, yeah, that's what I was making sure.
Actual
sapphire,
stone.
Yeah,
gemstone. There you go.
gotcha.
Just to point out this, I know that we have like bags to throw this stuff in. We have our community fund, right? Like where we're putting. Didn't we come up with some sort of system? Who is keeping track of like? Who's keeping track of that?
I don't
as
think
a-
we have that currently.
Did we,
As I'm slowly pulling platinum together on the floor. This has got to be like 100, 200, 250 pounds of platinum.
easily.
You gotta break out the hole, babe. You gotta
Easily.
break it out. We gotta put this
Yes.
shit in the hole.
I don't think it's gonna hold it all though.
No,
That's what I'm saying. How much
The hole?
weight can the hole hold?
I'm trying to look right now.
because it's a 10 by 10 hole, right?
Yeah, but it has a weight capacity,
Ooh,
But we also have a bag of holding, right?
which also has a weight capacity.
not a bag of holding. A
Bag of holding has a 500-pound weight capacity.
I thought we had a different bag.
Oh, you have a bag of
I have-
holding and a
Do we?
I have a bag
hole.
of holding.
Oh,
Well, 10,000 platinum is 200 pounds, according
I-
to D&D Beyond.
I just did
So-
it. I just did the weight capacity. You can turn your weight capacity on for your inventory
it.
in D&D
And
Beyond.
it's- So, who's putting
What?
their shit in the hole?
2 people at most. We're gonna be encumbered at this point.
I'm unencumbered at 204 pounds. So,
Decade question for you. Do you have a way that we can
Teleport.
or transport this more easily? There has to be a way. Like
he's
this is
giving us.
this is not going to work. We would have to make multiple trips for this.
Figure it out,
2,000
bud.
gold, or 100,000 gold is 2,000 pounds.
A
Okay, what about-
100,000 gold. That's why I did it in platinum.
Yeah.
10,000 platinum is 250 pounds or 200 pounds. I'm currently at 253 pounds with 10,096 platinum and 1,800 gold. I'm at 253 pounds.
Do I see any pearls in here?
Yes, you do. It's a whole chest of them.
Great. Can I hear about how much I think they're worth?
They look to be between the 100 and 200 gold piece range.
Fabulous. All right, let me figure out how many.
I'm gonna just
Hey.
say.
You're gonna have to do some calculating, Grace, if you're splitting up. It's gonna be some math for you.
Is
It's real
there?
unfortunate.
I'm
I
gonna
got my
wa-
pen out.
walk
That's
up
what I
to
got my-
Deckard and just be like, hey, can I just take like 25% and leave the rest with you? I mean, I don't give a shit what you do with it. If I come back for it later, like, whatever.
So I was reading something. What'd you say?
No, I walk up to Deckard because I don't want to, because if everyone else is trying to figure out their shit, and
Yeah,
I
he's,
have like a trust with you, because I'm like, can I just take 25% and leave the other 75% here? Because this is not feasible for me.
Yeah, he's standing at the top of the stairs next to the entrance of the door, and I mean, yeah, whatever's good with you.
Cool. I'm taking 2,500 platinum. And that's still 50 pounds.
The
It's
portable
about 2
hole.
hours to count.
Yeah, the portable hole does not have a weight limit.
Oh.
It doesn't?
And
Right,
Harley,
so it just
and
has
Harley
a size limit, so we
Just a
gotta
size.
do some.
Should be able to get.
Sorry.
I don't know if we'd be able to get all those pieces in the same hole then. In a 10 by
for
10.
sure.
You
We
think
could
so?
Definitely put all that's in there. Yeah.
How big are the? Like how big are we talking? Like quarter size? Like
They're-
half
They're
dollar
about the
size?
circumference. They're about the circumference of a D20. But they're in bar. So platinum's in like a small little bar. The gold is either in like a moon shape or a like a hexagonal shape, and then silver is like a triangle.
Okay. Is anybody getting not platinum besides, I guess, Grace with the gems?
Be 2,000 cubic inches, each one being an inch in diameter apiece.
This is too much math for my brain. This hurts.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be an inch thick.
So, yes, but it's I just did the math on. Well, I typed it into Google. What's the volume of 10,000 gold pieces, and it's 1,982.6 cubic inches.
I think it would be very tight if we even be able to fit all of that in there.
That's only
Yeah, but that's gold.
10,000
Yeah, but-
gold?
No.
But inches. Let's do the conversion of inches to feet.
Math.
We're gonna have it's not gonna be that much, you know. It'll be like a barrel full.
For 100,000?
10,000 platinum.
Platinum, yeah.
Each.
Yeah,
Except for
each.
whatever- except for whatever-
Each, I guess.
Except for whatever equivalent Grace
Yeah,
took.
so that's only the equivalent to a chest about 5 feet by 3 feet tall.
Oh, that's not bad. there chests in here? Can we have like designated chests full of our own shit so each person has a chest?
I mean,
Easier to delegate.
Deckard, could we, are there any chests in here that we could, use for our own means inside our hole? Or could we dump one of your chests out here?
I mean, most of my chests in here only hold specific components like diamonds and crystals and stuff.
Oh, the
most of
gold's just
gold
on the
is
floor and stuff?
You count it up in stacks, but Scrooge McDuck style.
Go dive in.
But I guess
Break
if you
my
wanna,
snout.
Do we
just
see
dump
any
out-
chests here that think we could fit 10, 20, 30, 40-ish thousand gold in? I mean,
Platinum.
40-ish,
No.
40-ish thousand
No.
platinum in?
No. You believe the portable hole will hold all of this though?
I'm just trying to have
Put
it so it's
in
not
a
sitting
box
on the
in
floor.
hole? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A chest can carry 150,000 gold. So, it would have to be one chest per person. Or unless someone's like sharing, but that's just gonna get weird, confusing. Yeah, I'm leaving the shit here. Fuck it. I'm gonna take enough to go shopping and possibly buy Drax if we have to.
Mr. DM, I have a question. For components, you said that we only lose it if it says that the spell uses the component, or do we still need a component for every time we use the spell?
If it says it consumes it, then that component you will have to get again.
Okay.
Unless you have a spellcasting spellcasting focus that takes the place of that.
I don't think I do.
Otherwise, the spell will consume that item.
Okay, just making sure. Do
So,
I
like-
happen to see any diamond dust, or could I make diamond dust out of it?
You see a good number of, like, a handful of small diamonds, that you could. It's actually this chest about this big in front of you that is full of like these little, like, almost dice-sized diamonds that you could just run your hand through and pick up diamonds.
Okay, cool.
I think you could probably turn some of those into dust.
Cool. Can I get about 1,000 gold pieces worth of that?
Yeah, for sure. Just add that to your inventory.
Okay. And then I don't need that. I do need.
So y'all spend the better half of 2 hours counting out and divvying up your monetary gains. Do you guys take into calculation how much Nyx is putting into a bag?
Do I
I'm not-
see him doing that?
I'm just
Yeah.
calculating my own stuff.
Within 2 hours, you will see him put stuff into a bag.
I will.
I was
That's what I'm
promised
paying, man.
50,000.
Yep.
Well, I think that was from us, our cut that we would split up and give to you. Nick's not. I don't think you can take it from here.
Holly, didn't you try to
Okay.
take something
and then
last
he
time?
will dump the bag out and re-put his stuff in it.
I don't remember.
All right, that's good. And we'll hand you that once we get out of here. We just got, it's we're counting a lot here.
Cade's gonna look at him and be like, "Hey, catch." He's gonna flick him a platinum. To Nyx.
You flick Nyx a platinum piece?
Of mine, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What does that?
So, Harley, are you keeping track of how much he's putting in?
I just dumped it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
okay.
He was trying to take it for himself.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. He was thinking that's how he'd get him paid.
All right. So, you
I have a question.
all, yeah.
Anybody know the math of 10,000 platinum pieces minus 1,000 gold pieces? What's the math on that?
Minus 100 platinum.
Is that 100?
That's-
That would be
1,000,
about
yeah.
100 platinum.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's 1,000 gold.
Yep.
So 9,900 platinum?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Fabulous. Thank you.
Cade's gonna add 1,000 platinum to his pack. And put the rest in the hole.
Okay.
So 90. Or no, wait. So
Can someone
9,000 platinum?
9,000 in the hole.
Who's gonna sort of keep track of how much is in the hole?
I assume whoever carries it. Holly, you're good with math, right?
Who was keeping track of all our money to start with? Wasn't that Harley, or Harley was that one of your assistants?
Well, this is the first time y'all are officially
Right, we don't have a
creating
party fund.
party fund.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can add all everybody's individual totals into the whole as a separate line item and how much you're putting in there. That's fine. But I'm gonna keep mine in my bag, so I'll just have mine in my inventory.
9,009 platinum pieces, please.
You're putting all yours in your bag?
Oh, wait, that's a good point. Hold on. Let me think about that.
So I just realized my carrying capacity is 270 pounds, so I'm gonna take half of what I'm owed. That's gonna be
Where
5,000 platinum,
where
and
do
then
we
the
see-
other 5,000 is gonna chill here.
Where do you see
You
that
don't wanna
at?
put in the hole.
So if you go to your inventory, there's a little thing up at the top. It says weight carried, and
Yeah.
if you click that, it'll take you to your encumbrance, your carrying capacity, all that.
Yeah. And you can
Okay.
click
And what you can
settings
lift
to
carry.
ignore coin weight or not.
Yeah, mine doesn't ignore coin weight.
So how much? Give me an individual tally of how much you're putting into the hole as a party fund. So, Cade, how much
I don't
you
think
putting?
I don't think we're starting a party fund just yet.
I was gonna say, is it a party fund or is it just our individual
Yeah,
amount?
we're gonna separate it. We're gonna get some chests and
You're gonna separate it in the hole.
Not right now, but
Okay.
I'm
just
just keeping a
tracking how
tally
much-
as we're adding it in the hole.
Yeah. So give me a total count of all the money that is in the hole.
So
Okay,
start
well,
with Cade
He's got
and just
9,000
go
so
around.
far.
Hold on.
Who's got what?
There we go. Okay. I had to find the button that adds coin weight to it. So, if that's the case, I'm going to.
Thought we were getting a shopping episode.
Okay.
This is accounting episode.
I'm.
Counting.
I'm gonna. Since my capacity is more than I.
See the hole? Terwin,
What?
you said
What was
you
that?
want to leave. Terwin, did you want to add anything to the hole? I know you said you wanted to leave some here, but we have room in the hole.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the 5,000 platinum and put them in the hole then.
Plus,
So-
we can get some chests and get everything organized.
I'm gonna keep 3,000 platinum on me before because that won't encumber me, and the rest will go in the
So
hole.
what are
so
you gonna
that's
carry that's in Cade?
My bag.
You can carry 3,000 platinum in your bag?
I mean,
You're gonna be jangling.
you're right. All right. Fine. So
Better not get a hole in it.
Yeah. Make that. I'll keep 1,500 on me then. Go or platinum, and the rest will go in
So
the
you
hole.
want 85 in the hole?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Math.
I'm putting 10,000 platinum in the hole.
What?
And then Grace.
You have 9,000 of my platinum. I'm keeping 900, and then there's another. 1,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
That you're keeping yourself as well? Okay.
I'm keeping the diamond dust, the little diamonds, and 900 platinum pieces. So you have 9,000 of mine.
So right now we're just throwing it in there, and then we'll get artists to organize it.
If he's not out on it.
So I'm gonna remove mine from my inventory now.
And Harley, how much are you throwing in and how much are you keeping on your person?
All mine's going into my bag of holding.
All into the bag holding? Okay.
Well, he's the one holding it, so he probably doesn't need to.
Well, that's a bag of holding, not the portable hold.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
You're right.
I need to purchase one of those somewhere.
Well, y'all have the fucking money to do that.
It's true.
All right, you guys conclude your counting a couple hours later, almost as long as it took us to do it real time here. And Deckard, he's just waiting at the top of the stairs, so
Tapping his foot like, goddamn, hurry the fuck
All
up."
right, back up the elevator thing, shaft. Is that what it's called?
Get up the shaft.
I know some of us are a little heavier. We may not be unencumbered, but we're a little heavier now. Should we go up separately?
It did seem rather
I
precarious.
don't think so. I'm about the same weight as when I came down, so
You are. Not all of us.
Magic has no bounds. Let's all get on this fucking elevator.
yeah, you all go get on. Deckard touches the seal at the top again, and the elevator rises. It's creaky, but it makes it to the top.
Cool.
And the doors open, kind of jankily, and you're presented with the town again, outside, as you can see it through the rubble of this building that you're standing in.
I look at Harley and I just give him a little eye and then go like this and just push some hair back.
Does anybody else see this?
Probably Cade, since he has a passive perception of 22, but not me, probably.
I'll roll a sleight of hand because I'm just trying to be sly so only Harley sees it. 15.
I'll set up a whispers, just me.
That's what it sounds right.
That's what
before
you-
whisper to somebody. You hear that, and then it fades into you there. Hey, how you doing? All right. So what we're gonna talk.
No. Oh my god.
Harley, you know what I just thought about? If you can hear me. All right. This is an abandoned bank. I don't know that many people will be coming back for their funds. There's quite a few vaults down there. So I would say, just keep that in, the back of your mind, or
This is a good thought. Let's save Drax, and then maybe we come back and rob this place blind.
Yeah, sure. I wasn't saying for now, but let's just keep, that I don't know how many dead people are coming back for their money, and it's just sitting down there.
Did you guys not hear Cade say this exact shit when we were going down there?
No.
I literally said that. I was like, this is pretty much open for the taking.
I didn't hear it at all.
I didn't hear
Nope,
that either.
didn't hear
Nobody
that.
heard that?
No.
Nope.
Were you on mute or something?
No.
Kevin?
No.
So yeah, y'all are standing out in the town. What are you guys doing?
Head
Well,
to
should we
Drax?
go?
Get Drax, or are we going?
Well, I think we
This
should.
money's burning a hole in my pocket already. Let's go spend it.
I think we should.
Back to Farvel, do some shopping there. Deckard, where would you say in your extensive travels has the best sort of magical items shops in the world.
Yeah, not here.
Not
Well,
here,
of
yeah,
course,
no
not
shit.
here. Yeah, we've got to go somewhere.
Right.
Marvel, the capital, somewhere. Capital might be good.
Do you have
variety
any
of stuff, but they keep-
suggestions for us?
I mean, I know there's one place, but I doubt you guys can get there. So
I mean,
I'll tell you about that one at another time. It's kind of tricky to get to.
Or is it the
you
black
don't-
market in the middle of the desert?
Oh
Is
no,
it-
my
is
friend,
it
it's
a
not even
tree?
not even on this plane of existence. So,
You mean, is it in a rift on this planet where there's a tree? Big giant tree? No?
No.
Okay, damn.
What are you talking about?
A tree.
Well, remember, we recorded it before leaving. And then
Right, no, it's
told
just
all
like-
Starro and all that shit.
our notes were finicky, but we remember the tree for
Some
sure.
of it.
Well, Deckard, you say that you're a man of many talents, and if this place that you're talking about is as nice as you say it is, would you mind showing us the way or taking us there?
And back as well. Don't leave us there.
It might be fun. We'll find our way back eventually.
No, gotta be specific in these deals.
He needs
Now-
us for the orb, so well, maybe needs us.
the tricky part isn't getting there; it's getting back.
See?
How-
That's why I said.
How so?
It's just a different place, mate.
Different plane.
I don't know. I can't remember. Plane, space, something like that.
Time
they-
and space,
Ooh.
completely different universe.
Sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alternate universe.
But if you guys want to get your trinkets here for, your mortal means, probably that place you just came from is the best.
Capital?
Plaga?
Or
What-
the
what-
sandy place. The sandy place.
Yeah. Where you just saw your
the
friend was
sandy
again.
seas.
Really?
All right, we gotta go there anyways.
Yeah, we
know how to
might as
get there.
well. And we've got a very expert guide.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Gestures to Nyx.
it couldn't be hard to tracks in sand, right? Pretty easy.
Says the water boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh.
snow melts, so the tracks go away. Sand doesn't melt.
It certainly moves a lot.
We
We were in a sandstorm when we left.
There can't be Nyx, and you're, having been there for a little while, and your recommendation.
Walking back to the portal, right? As we're
Mhm.
talking.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Okay.
walking? Okay.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good to know.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
not-
say
that's
before
not-
we
Yeah.
start talking more, let's say we're walking towards the portal.
Grace is thinking about those people that were following us because we came here to kind of divert their trail.
Mhm.
Thinking about them and just kind of being like,
Looking
I
around. Yeah, give me a perception check.
listening and looking and
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, that is a 29.
Nice.
Damn.
I'm real perceptive,
Apparently, shit.
not necessarily passive, but
You're thinking about it.
When you're looking for it.
what you got to pull out over there?
You see. Actually, you hear before you see the sound of metallic, like metal hitting earth or stone, kind of rapidly
Mhm.
in a footstep pattern.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
then before you guys come to an intersection, you see down the next one that you're about to cross, down an alley, between these broken buildings. You can almost see the head before you see the body coming up because you're seeing it through destroyed debris. A metallic, looks like suit of armor that covers the person's entire body. And up the where there would be eyes is just a single red slit.
What the
Guys.
what the nine hells is that?
Hiding, stealthing.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
has
What are you guys
spotted
talking
us?
about? So, Grace, do you see something?
Mm-hmm. Look over there. Look over there. Look over there. We should stop.
Over.
And we could, once she directs us, our attention to it, can we see it?
No, she just sees it down the next alley that y'all are gonna cross. If you guys were to jump out and see it, you'd be standing in the middle of the road. So you're either hiding or continuing.
No, I'm
What
gonna stop
is-
everybody.
Hide.
What is Deckard doing?
No fight.
Deckard's curious. He steps behind Grace.
Hide?
Yeah, like Grace
Like
stops
the-
everyone, so Deckard's behind
Oh.
Grace.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll stop.
I'm hiding. I'm stealthing. That is a 19 stealth.
Yeah. So everybody that's stopping, give me a stealth check.
Shit.
17.
17.
18. Good thing I got a good
Not bad.
skill level of that.
What are you doing, Harley?
I rolled a 5.
Or Nyx?
So you said we're stopping at like the corner before we go past it so they can see us, right?
You're walking
I
down
got
the
a
street.
natural 1 for 4.
Nice. Good to know. You're stopping before an alleyway that y'all are about to cross. Grace sees through the building as y'all are coming to this corner, the head of this figure, after she hears the footsteps.
Is it taller than
So you're-
like? Sorry, go ahead.
So you're walking down a road, and this is walking down what seems to be a parallel road that Grace has
Oh.
looked through a broken part of a building and seen.
Okay.
If you cross this next alleyway at the same
Then it would
time that
be-
it does, you would be able to see each other through the alleyway.
Gotcha.
So the place that we're next to, is that like a rubble of a building, or is it still kind of okay? Does it look like it can hold my weight if I go up there,
Go up where?
like up to the top of the rubble, or is it even manageable?
I mean, you could certainly try. If
You know
that's
what?
what
No,
you wanna
I
do.
don't. I don't risk it. Impale myself on a stick or something.
Literal
Alright.
stake to the heart, but
Um,
that's not the way to go.
Yeah, I'm not a full vampire, okay? But that would probably kill. That would kill me. Um,
What was Harley's roll? Did y'all hear?
No.
Yeah, I kind of need to know it to average these out because
15.
we have a high one and a, okay.
15.
Yeah,
Feel like-
that natural one did not help a lot. But you guys stop for a second, and then you can hear it as well, the clanking footsteps. And they just keep walking.
What are we stopping for?
something big is right there. We don't know what the fuck it is.
I saw a suit of armor walking by. I'm gonna. Can we wait until it like?
Yeah,
Either-
so if
Yeah,
you
you're-
wait for a little bit, you can see it kind of starts to come out way down past a couple more alleys. It comes out onto the same road that you guys are on,
Mm,
and then way down another one comes out from another alley,
mm.
and then another one from another alley, and they all stand there for a second. And then in a similar teleportation fashion, they look like they're beamed out of existence.
Beam me up, Scotty.
How big are we talking? Like, are they like our size? Like a suit of
Yeah.
armor on a person?
Humanoid
Okay.
size. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, was that sort of that thing disappeared like the Astral Elves did?
Do we think
The
that's
elf?
The
Is that-
ball.
do we think that's coincidence?
Probably not. No.
Deckard, do you know what the hell those were?
We should
Man,
probably.
That was strange. Back
probably
to
leave this-
the place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, with haste, I think.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Get the
Right.
fuck out of here.
Walk a little faster this time.
Yeah, so y'all continue on and eventually make it to the Grave Keep, where Deckard tells Welsh to keep an eye out for what you guys just saw and report back to him about his findings.
Do we see the other guy anywhere?
With
No,
no
you don't.
groceries?
What's that?
You're cutting in and out, Grace.
Sorry. Does he just stay here with like no groceries and like nobody else in the town?
Do you ask him that?
I'm gonna ask him. Yeah. I'm like, so are you just they're gonna just stay here with nobody else in town? None of the markets or food or any?
I have to stay here and maintain. I do not need substance.
You undead?
Okay. Well, that sure makes it easier then.
Nature check.
That makes it easier. All right. Well, I hope you don't get
21.
lonely or bored here.
His skin seems like it's aged leather. Eyes are kind of shallow and sunken in. Seems pretty undead.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well-
Just gonna elbow Cade and just be like, "Hey, it's one of your guys."
Humor's
Kidding.
not your thing, Terwin.
Yeah, no shit. I hit things hard.
Well, I've never seen him smile. Welsh, do you smile?
We're focusing on Welsh.
Just
Do you feel?
just deadpan nothing to you.
What? I mean, could you try to fake one, or would you like to hear a joke?
Deckard's just like, "Are we
I
really
would love to hear a joke.
talking to my undead servant right now?"
I don't think he wants to be bothered by us, Alondor. Also, we should probably make haste with our exit, just in case.
Right, Char. Yeah, I didn't. I just wanted to see if he was like Cade.
I know.
Oh my god!
Can we go?
What
First
the
you were
hell?
First you were worried about me eating your blood, and that like just a few days ago, and now you're cracking jokes.
Worried
This
about
is-
if you can smile or not?
No, not about yeah, we're walking and talking now. No, it wasn't about Cade smiling. I just watched the teeth. I wanted to know if he
Oh.
Mhm.
looked a bit like Cade. It's a little bit further in his days, but
We'll worry
I
about
think
that.
he's just undead, not Dampier.
yeah, we're walking.
Yeah, Grace. As you look around, well, you're walking. You've been stopped talking to what's his name?
Welsh, yeah.
Welsh.
I just said I
We are
started
walking,
walking
talking.
away and saying that.
Did not hear that.
I literally
He
just
did
said
say
that.
we were walking, talking.
We had
I
stopped.
still would like to hear joke.
That's- Tell it while we walk.
All right. What did what did the sea cucumber say to the coral?
What he say? They speak?
All right. I don't know if you're gonna get this joke, Nix, and I just start walking away.
Well, finish the joke.
No, it's okay. It's
Finish
not.
it.
I don't think you guys are gonna get it
Finish
anyway.
it.
I want to hear it. What's the punchline?
I think it's sort of an elven joke. You guys aren't gonna get it. I just keep walking.
That's
He
mean.
not get what comedy is.
Punching it.
That's
And
obviously
eventually-
what is going on here. He cannot tell joke.
Eventually, you guys make it down to the room as Nick says that, and Drax says, "Right, where you guys wanting to go? Are you wanting to go back
Deckard.
to my place, or are you wanting to go to where you're getting the goods from?"
Wherever my boss wants to go, Dickard.
You meant Deckard, not Drax,
Yeah,
right?
you
Yes,
said Drax.
100%. Yeah, keep going.
Question, Deckard. If we ask you to go to the good place with the good stuff, are you coming with so we can get back, or do we have to find our own way back?
I think I need to find out more information on this guy that stole your friend.
Perfect.
Ah, contingency plan.
He's got something I need.
So that means you're. What does that mean?
I think he's coming along.
I'm staying back to help out in other ways. I'll catch up with you guys.
So we're going to the deserts alone, is what he's saying.
Okay.
Without him.
Okay.
And the alarms.
We are not alone. We have each other.
Yes. I meant
That's very sweet.
minus Deckard's.
Well, well
presence.
spoken, Nix.
You're right. You're very right.
Dickard don't look like he give present.
Well,
Yeah, what?
the coins will not be counted for a while if we do not go back to Deckard's house, because that is where the coin counter is.
Okay, we gotta spend a couple days counting coins and then go to the desert?
Yeah,
Well,
I need to know
I
if
say
I'm.
we go.
there.
I mean, it's like a 2-for-1 situation. We're going to get Drax, and that's where the shops are.
So we're going to count coins first and then go into the shops? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'd say we go find Drax while we have.
Okay,
him
yeah.
escaped.
Go straight to the desert then. That's fine with me.
Did we write down where in the desert he is? Nix, do you remember? Nix?
We saw him moving across the desert.
He did say he knew the place.
Yes, that's what I mean. But I don't know if he meant like in a more broad sense of like, hey,
Oh, I'm sorry.
The
What
desert?
you were talking to me?
it's the map. You said you know the place.
At Drax's.
The desert?
Okay, yeah, that's.
Yeah, I think it was
That's what
broad.
I thought.
Yes, I know the
Oh.
desert.
You could just ask Deckard
Yes,
to feed
the-
us any info
The
about where
dune
he
was
sees them.
very familiar.
But oh.
So
Yeah, I guess so.
how?
Right,
how-
yeah. So, I'll if you need in the time, just contact me and I'll look on the map and I can tell you roundabout where he is in correlation to your location while you're there.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, I'm cool with the desert.
Hey, friends. How we getting there?
You remember the teleportation circle, did you not?
I thought Deckard was.
Oh.
Yeah, Deckard was going to send us there.
Oh, is he? I
Yeah.
don't know.
He asked where
can
we
only-
wanted. Yeah, he asked where we wanted to go.
Okay, well, I can only move us one other time after that. Otherwise, I'm just making sure you know this. So I'm
You
not
have
on
to-
Probably overdue for a long rest.
Right. So, do you have the sigil? I might need to study it for a second.
Yes. Here you go. I guess I wrote it down. I did. I wrote.
Write it down?
Yeah,
my paper.
you would have had to, yeah.
That's why I got the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Here you go.
He takes it and looks at it for a bit, and then he casts a spell, and the runes light up.
Nope.
As it lights up, I just speak into the zone and say, "All right, we're going back to the desert. You guys be good. Don't get into anything I wouldn't do." I do the do, and then I put the stone away, and then I jump in.
Nice.
Before I go in, I say to Deckard, do you have any gray poop on you? And I walk through.
What?
Right, he must have been a pigeon. Alright, next.
No, that was the bots of the joke.
What? I'm going. I'm going.
God,
Uh.
no. Oh my god. I
Trouble.
was gonna ask Deckard something, but I cannot fucking remember for the life of me, so... Oh well.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Yep. Adios.
Alright, see y'all later. And y'all's last person steps through, and you, one by one, step through into the same desert landscape that you had just previously come from,
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the desert.
Great.
But you guys didn't
Huh.
laugh. I knew you wouldn't get the joke.
I think it was the
Great.
timing, bud. I think it was the
Ilongo.
timing.
You waited too long.
You have
I a
proved
good
you
one.
do not know comedy.
Well,
No, no,
it's
I have a
because
good, I have
you
a
know
good one for you.
the like I just want to explain the joke before you say it because sea cucumbers
I got
poop
another
on
one. This one.
on coral and they're very nitrogen rich. So, but it's also like do you have any it you know sea cucumbers poop on coral to help them survive, but then it's throwing in like the comedy of
Okay.
gray poop. Oh, it's like pure like gray paste.
Kate's gonna
Like-
start walking.
but but it's
I
like
got,
gray
one for
poupon
you.
is like a condiment that people use. So it's
I got one for you.
okay.
What did the sea say to the beach?
He didn't. He just waved.
That's it. That's the joke.
Speaking of, Alejandro, you're probably drying up right now. Let's get the fuck going.
What do you mean dry? It's not dry. It's just very irritating. I don't need water to survive. It's just irritating for sure.
You're not getting sand in your gills or nothing. Is
No,
it storming? Is it a sandstorm outside right now?
Not currently.
Okay.
No.
Gills?
Okay.
I have gills on my
Yeah,
neck.
he has gills on his neck.
Is Nyx leading us? Because I don't know where I'm going. So who's leading us?
Yeah, I mean, Cade just started walking off after y'all popped.
Yeah. We've
Oh,
been here.
That is the way to the Deathlands.
This is the same.
Plants?
This
Say
is the
that
same circle, right?
It is the same circle.
Yeah, we've been
But-
here before.
But
You
you're
have.
going towards the Deathlands over there.
Yeah, you
I'm
rolled a
walking-
survival check.
I'm walking the same way.
You've been here before.
All right, you want me to roll? I'll roll a history check then.
It doesn't
well,
mean
it's
we
Survival.
It is
landed.
the desert. Unless you know what to look for, it all looks the same.
It
Exactly.
also-
Alright.
Nyx, I'm
All
gonna
right,
follow
all
you.
right. I'll follow.
We don't necessarily land in the same orientation in the circle every time. So
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'll walk back and be
The
like,
dunes change.
And
dunes
also
change
the
every
the
day.
dunes are very different from what you remember.
Alright.
So your
like-
check
Every
was
day.
gonna be.
all right. Be like, by all means, lead the way. Talking to Nyx.
Boy.
God.
Yeah, Nyx, easy enough, leads you to this old, broken down stone building, halfway covered up by a dune right now. And you step down inside of it, and you go down into the familiar bazaar that you guys just came from. No. Yeah, a bunch of music playing. Smoke fills the air as you enter into this cavernous style cave with a long green river floating through the center of it. People floating on small boats down from shop to shop on it. The cavern itself is being held aloft under the stone by what seems to be very giant bones with a spine going down the entire center top with lights hung above. Same vision as last time. A lot of people moving around. Different magical animals, and you guess trinkets are abundant here.
So, do we want to split up, or are we staying together and then going around?
I'm gonna say to Nyx, what is the most magical shop in this place?
Nyx will turn to you and say, we'll probably have to go to Jin for that.
Jin.
Oh,
Spelled DJINN.
Ah,
of course.
Oh,
So
fuck.
I just wrote it down.
The Jin.
which is
Jin.
does Jin have a last name?
Jin is a person, but also not a person.
It's a type of person.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Are Jin
Do
human?
they
Alright.
just call themselves Jin? Don't have a nomen on the plume?
Harley will hear in his head, you know, last time we were here, just shortly ago, we could buy a dragon for a price. I was thinking about maybe buying the ones here and setting them free.
Oh, that's very, very generous of you.
Do you think that's something that the rest of them will let me do?
I mean, if you want to spend your money, I don't think anyone would want to hinder you from doing so.
All right, I'll see what I might be able to do.
So yeah, Nix, you start leading everyone to this this gin that your boss, your former boss, would always go to.
We go see the gin.
So
You have
you're
gin?
walking down these paths, and they're made of wood and stone. You have to cross the river at one point. Walk across a wooden bridge that leads across it, and you get to the other side, and he leads you down a couple different cracks in between buildings to this little shop. Looks like the door of it is made out of it's like tapered stucco to look like a door inside the crack between two buildings. And then it's just a simple wooden door, and above it it says Rhiney's.
Chinese?
Rainies?
Okay,
Hey, spell
let's
that?
go.
Rhineis.
It's like Granny, but with an I.
All right, and we go.
Let's spend some money.
Yeah, you enter, and it's all matter of fabrics and cushions in this opening room that you enter into. Central large hookah sitting in the center of it, tapestries on the walls, and then the ceiling is covered in like carpet, as well as the floor is covered in carpet.
Oh, this is. How well is the carpet? Because I'm barefoot.
Like nice red and gold, lush carpet.
Oh, this is great. This is much better than the wood outside. It's very comfortable in here, and I'll plop down on a circular cushion and pillows and stuff.
You're not a fan of wood?
You know, I get a few splinters. My feet are pretty, you know,
Oh,
they're
right.
they're
the no
used to it
shoe
at
thing.
this
I
part.
always forget you don't wear shoes.
Yeah,
As you,
I do too.
As you sit
You are
down,
currently wearing my sandals.
I only wore them when we were walking in the sand. I immediately take them off once it's not hot on my feet.
And give them back.
No, I just carry them. I like tie them to my belt.
You're not gonna give them back?
I mean, we're in the sand, you know. I just I assumed he wanted me to use them while we were walking in sand.
Fair enough, I guess. Yeah.
No, I honestly, you know, Nix, I don't really need them. You know, it was just more of a shock in the moment, and I reacted. But you could have them back. You know, I don't really need them.
I can buy you some fancy sandals that give you
Yeah,
like, plus
I
5
don't
to dexterity or some shit.
I don't want any sandals. I like to be grounded with the earth.
Water slippers.
Oh no,
Water
I would
slippers?
never wear anything on my feet when I swim.
yeah, while
you
y'all are
look- you look
talking,
down his-
you
my
see
toes.
through this curtain comes floating this well-adorned figure.
Whisper in Alondor's mind. I say, oh, I thought he was going to like come out of a bottle or something. I was keeping my eye on that hookah in the middle, waiting for
Oh,
him
that
to
that would have
emerge.
been interesting if he came out of the hookah. Like
That
some
would be
sort of
interesting.
magical being or
That's
something.
that's in Alondor's head.
Yeah, in his head.
Oh, sorry.
I
And
would
you see
never say
this-
that out loud.
Wait,
you
Nix,
see
get
this,
out of here.
Very violet hued, very smooth skinned, little built figure. Upper torso of a male body, lower half kind of like a cloud of smoke.
That's new number 3.
Ghosty goo.
And he says, "Oh, welcome. How is everybody today?"
Oh my god.
Love this. Love it so much.
Great.
This
Are
is
you all sit there
magnificent.
stunned?
These,
I was
for a
just like-
second, yeah.
Uh,
These cushions
Never
are
meditated.
magnificent. I love them.
They are quite fluffy. And he does this and it kind of fluffs up a little bit.
Oh.
Is this like
That's
your
great.
Gilmore?
What can I help you with? As you see, he does
Magical
this.
items?
He does not have typical. If any of you ever seen genies before, he does not have any bracers.
Oh, isn't that like their binding?
Yeah.
So he's a free genie, free djinn. That's cool.
Good, sir.
There.
We are in the market for some magical items, and we were pointed in your direction.
Oh, yes. Magic is what you desire. That is what I have.
I
Love
love
that.
it.
And what do you
Aw.
suppose we do for a trade for these magical items that you want?
You take gold.
Platinum?
The gold indeed. I love it very much.
Right, because that's what we got.
That's
We got
amazing.
a lot of coin.
I have a lot of platinum. If you like
Cool.
that.
That's coin.
Right. Well, what kind of magical items? And as he says that, he opens the curtain that he came through and gestures to go into. Are we looking for today?
I will run in if he lets me.
Do the Scooby Doo run where it's like.
Yeah, your feet just spin for a second and then you go.
Yeah, you're just like.
Okay, just gonna be like,
boots of speed and just like
Click heels. Get the fuck.
Yeah.
out of here.
So you guys enter through this curtain, and you enter into like almost a pitch black setting, and you kind of you stumble in, and you all stop for a second, because it's like a black void of nothingness.
I cast
And
light.
then you cast light, and then it is also at the same time kind of like smothered. And then moments later, this djinn that you have just met breaks out into a song,
Oh no.
and he starts to
musical.
sing. He starts to sing about wild treasures galore and everything and more. And as he's singing, shelves come flying by you with different items on it and stuff. And whenever he sings, he kind of things that he's just talking about and singing about coming to existence. And then before you know it, you're all dancing together with him, and you end up at the end of the song sitting around what looks to be him behind a counter saying, "And what would you like?"
I'm gonna immediately comfort Graham, be like, it's okay, boy.
I just danced not of my free will. This is strange.
I mean, that was cool and all. I would like to do that, but I like to be the one singing. I don't like to be sung to or moved. It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. You were so moved by this impressive song that you decided to join in. And how did you know the words? It's like you knew the words that he was gonna sing about this crazy ring.
He just musicaled us.
Hey, Grace, you might want to learn from this guy. He's like the world's best bard or some shit. The fuck just
Hey,
happened?
Cade's gonna check his pockets first, real quick, to make sure everything's still there.
Yeah, everything's there.
That's fair. That's fair.
If there is a song, Nyx will sing along.
Yeah, Nick's humming in the back.
Cade would have got real
what
good.
is happening?
Cade would have got real big in the dancing.
Yeah, and it ends, and he's standing there behind the counter, and Ash, what would you like? Who's first?
All right, I'll go first if nobody else wants to.
Rosie,
Right.
Go for it. Go for
Sure,
it.
go
Right
ahead.
ahead.
I'll
My
start closing my eyes.
red-haired lass, what would you like?
So I need it's not necessarily a magical item, but like a specific item. I need a miniature platinum sword, with a grip and a pommel of copper and zinc.
Interesting.
But
Well,
that's
What, by chance, would you happen to need this item for?
does it matter?
I mean, I like to know.
That's cool that you like to know.
We're at a standstill.
Wow, aren't we a friendly bunch?
Wait, what? What's this happening?
What's happening? Why do you need this sword? Can you even wield the sword?
Do you need to know?
Miniature.
I,
Oh, miniature.
You can give an insight check to why he wants to know.
Okay.
sorry,
let me do
I
that.
wasn't paying attention. I was just looking at all the magnificent things on the walls. So
Ooh, okay. That's a 19 plus 11. That means that's a 30.
Yeah, you
Deal.
get the sense that he's seriously just curious of why someone would want something like this. And it's not curiosity
you
of,
being
oh, that's
so
weird. It's
forbidden?
curious as in he just really wants to know the things that he's producing for people in this world that he has now called home.
It's for a spell.
Oh, magical practitioner, are you? That's fantastic.
Yes. Yes. It's one of the
Um,
few things for a spell.
All right. Now, Kayleen, tell me, is this a specific item? Like,
Yes.
it doesn't do anything other than just existing as it is that you want?
Yes, it has
It's
to be
just-
worth
Yeah, it's a
50
spell.
Yeah, it's just a spell component.
for-
Okay, cool, great. Awesome, yeah, he produces one right here.
Ooh.
And it's this little tiny dagger-looking sword. And he hands it to you.
And this looks fantastic. What is the cost of this, sir?
Ho ho, this little trinket for you is free of charge. First guest gets free picks.
Bring it.
Yo! Yo!
What's the Do I
Hmm?
believe him or do I feel like
Yeah,
there's
with
a
with that insight check, yeah, you believe him.
Man, it's
Why
awesome.
Thank you, sir. That is so kind of you. And lucky for you, I need some other things as well. I'm gonna need a few different, for a spell as well. Some rare chalks and inks that are infused with precious gems, please. Do you have any of those?
Yes, what would you like? Emerald, ruby, diamond, sapphire?
I'm not really
Just to
particular.
name a few. I can name more gems if you want. Opal?
Nothing too expensive or fancy. But yeah, just whatever you have.
Yeah, and then beside him, 2 rows of gems inks will just come full up. And, right, take your pick. Each bottle is worth 50 gold pieces.
Fabulous. All right. Let me see what I can afford here.
Everything. Oh.
Listen, some of the prices you've quoted have been hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, yeah.
Not everything. Okay. Let me see. Let me do some math. Let me see. 50 gold pieces. So that would be. Okay. I'm going to take. Oh, how heavy are they? Shit. How heavy are they, sir?
Oh, I mean, they weigh nothing but a pound.
Okay, just making sure.
His voice got real deep for a second.
I'm gonna take let's see. I can't do math very well, so please hold. I'm gonna take 20 of them, please.
As you wish.
and I will hand this lovely man 1,000 gold pieces.
Thank you so much. And he
Yeah,
takes the
thank
gold from you and kind of does this, and it kind of bloop, disappears.
Love doing business with you. I might have some more things I need later. At least I kind of want to see what you give the other guys, what kind of stuff you got.
Yeah.
But that's what I need for right now. And what was your name, dear sir?
Ah, did you not see the sign on the front of the door?
Riney?
Oh, your name is Rinnies. Okay.
Riney?
Some people.
Riney, but yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm not from here. I don't know how people pronounce names. That's fantastic, Riney's. Thank you so much, Mr. Riney. I appreciate that.
And whoever's lucky enough to find me is a lucky enough person indeed, aren't they?
Thank you, sir.
Who's next?
Okay. Okay, so Mr. Riney, was it?
Correct.
I have an ability that allows me to talk to people's mind. But
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of limited, where I'm kind of like the in between. Not great for tactile missions when I sometimes forget. a
So
few
if I'm hearing
things.
you correctly, you have a lot of people all in your head all the time, but they can only talk to you, and you can only talk to them, but they can't talk to each other.
Right. And I was wondering if you maybe had something that would connect all of our party. That way we could talk to each other, and I didn't have to lay all the messages.
I believe I have something of the sort. And he, similar fashion, some shelves disappear and some more come up. And you see a couple things on the back. One of them looks kind of like a backpack. Another one is like looks like a needle and some ink. And he says, well, I got a couple options. This one is a backpack that, when you wear it, you can, basically broadcast your voice to another wearer of another one of these backpacks. It's kind of like a radio system.
Okay.
And then he points at the ink and he says, and this is more similar to what you normally do. You talk to people. Basically, you tattoo this ink onto your arm, and whoever else has this similar tattoo, can hear each other's thoughts.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Would you all be interested in getting some tattoos?
I mean, I was gonna
Um,
ask for other tattoos, but that's cool too.
I was actually going to ask for a tattoo myself, to accompany the rest of the ones on my arms.
Do we have control over which thoughts are shared? Or is
Ha
it
ha
just
ha, that's a very good question, my dear. See, I knew you were the smart one. So, the initiator of the spells, if you were, places the tattoo on them first, and then they can correspondingly place up to 8 other tattoos. The person in control of the first tattoo has control over who can hear who at when.
Okay.
so we
Oh,
have
so
to
he could like
trust-
open up everybody, or
Well,
so
I could
it's
get tattoo if you not want to.
Yeah, maybe Nick's, just so we can. That's the thing, is I didn't want to have something that relies on me, just in case like I were to go down or something. That to be more party centric.
Well,
Yes,
after
it took all of you to get me down, so we are a-okay.
So upon changing the settings at the start of each day, you can decide who can talk to who and for how long and for when. So if you think you're going to, I don't know, die that day, they'll still be able to talk to each other.
Great, great.
Well,
Okay, right. That's something to think about.
I personally would not like to wear a backpack.
Yeah,
the
I think the
backpack
tattoo would
seems
be better.
clunky. I was thinking like an earring would be cool, but see.
Beggars
I also
can't be
ha-
choosers.
You're right. You're right. He's got what he's
I'd-
got.
I'd take a nose ring for sure.
A nose ring would be cool.
Minotaur.
With the tattoos required to attune to them.
They do, yes.
For
It is-
everyone that has one.
That could cause
Just-
an issue, boss.
It is actually just the initial person that performs the incantation is the only one that requires attunement. And
Oh,
then other
okay.
than that, it's
Not
free
bad.
talk.
Then can you take tattoos away from people?
You can, but they have to be sitting for you to do it.
Right.
Does it require the skin to come off with it?
Let the skin off.
Okay.
More of
sure,
a
sure.
magical just disenchantment.
Okay.
Well, Nix, if you don't mind getting a tattoo, I'm kind of spent on attunement slots. I don't know how you're doing over there.
I am as well, boss. That could be a
Okay,
problem.
alright. Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yes, I remember those. I think I know those earrings that you were talking about. Those, I do have some, but they require each user to attune.
Right. Okay. All right.
I
Well,
have 2 attunement slots, but I don't know what I'm gonna get here, so we can
Okay,
put that
well,
on the back
maybe-
burner.
yeah, put the tattoo on the back burner. Okay. Okay.
I don't know who else has
another-
attunement slots.
I have one.
Hey.
Another thing I was on the lookout
I
for
could
was
give up my burrow for it, but I really like digging holes.
That was actually
good, but-
really cool, Nix. I
Yeah, it
don't
was
think you should
fucking
give that up
weak.
at all.
yeah,
That
that's pretty
means-
cool.
Especially in the sand. For real.
Or I
Two
could
more
become more
things.
easy to hit.
Oh, we want you to be hard to hit.
I'll
one
be the
is
easy to hit
a-
one.
I've heard about this amulet that makes you more sturdy. Do you have something like that in stock?
Do you perhaps know what it is called?
I believe I heard it called the Amulet of Health.
Let's check my vast inventory. And he swings a little bit, and things start flying by. And coming out is this little. He grabs it out of the air. This little golden amulet with a circle of gold at the bottom of it. Yeah, I do have.
Oh, great! How much is that?
It'd be 200 gold pieces.
Then I've heard of a book. Do you sell books?
I mean, I believe I have most of everything you could require, apart from, I don't
Heard of
know,
this- I heard of
anything.
this book. There's this book that when you read it, it makes you faster. Have you heard of something like this?
Like something that makes you more hasty?
Well, it's like a book that you like. Basically, you learn like different tricks of how to be faster. It's like a manual.
I mean, I haven't heard of anything specific. Do you know the name of it? I might be able to search for it.
I know Emmanuel.
Emmanuel? Emmanuel is, I do know Emmanuel.
But
That was a great joke. I heard about it. It was like something about quickness of action. Was in the title.
Right, and why do you need this item?
For real, you have like 65 feet of movement or some shit.
You get the sense that he's asking you in the same way that he asked Grace.
Right,
Like,
right.
he's
Well-
very curious.
I pride myself on being very sneaky and very able to get in and out of jams quickly.
I
I-
do love a good jam.
I think he also wants to be faster than me.
Well, it's not like that kind of quick.
Oh, I see.
It's more like
Oh,
Mix with
like
your
you
hand, sneakiness.
like you could do
what I just
something
did.
faster, like a quicken, like if you wanted to, like.
It's called the manual of quickness.
Oh, I was thinking quicken spell.
I can't seem to find it, so you have to tell me what it does.
Let's see. It is.
You spelling manual correctly?
Probably not.
It's,
M.A.
quickness of action.
Yeah, Manual.
That's how I spell it. Nice. Yeah, he says, I can certainly try and conjure something up like that. And he starts to wave his hands, and what's similar to when he started dancing the first time, clouds of purple and blue smoke start to form around, but just in his hands, and then he comes up with one right in front of him. Yes. Closes it and hands it to you.
How much would this be?
That is a good question. I've never sold one before.
No, it's pretty rare, so. I'm surprised
It looks
didn't
like
have
you
one.
like literally just created it. So.
Or maybe he stole it from someone who was reading.
This is about I would say the ballpark of 2,000 gold pieces.
Okay, alright. Can do that. Right, yeah, I will take these 2 items and then we'll circle back on the tattoos when we figure it out.
Well, I actually
Certainly.
would like to speak out about another tattoo.
And
Possibly.
I'll start pulling my gold out or platinum out. And
Start counting it into the ether. You start counting it, and as you count, it starts to like kind of float away and then bloop disappear. And then
Oh, that's cool. So you see, I have quite a few dragon tattoos. running
yes, they're
down.
quite lovely, I do say.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I got them in the monastery. They sort of signify different dragons that I can kind of draw power from. I believe I may have recently lost a friend.
'Tis a shame.
I sort of wanted in my monastery we're not too aware of, or we are aware of, but we're not too kind to the necromantic means. But I met a friend that sort of changed my mind in that area, and I don't really. I was thinking sort of like a necromantic, like maybe a dragon tattoo, not fully down my arm, but maybe the wings on my back or something. Just to commemorate, he was always flying in the air, and I wanted to, pay a bit of homage to that.
Right, I can certainly do that for you. Do you want the tattoo to do anything? Or do you just come to me for a tattoo?
It would I would definitely want it to do something. Maybe imbue a bit of necrotic damage in my attacks. This is
necrotic tattoo for necrotic in damage. I do like the
Right.
sound of that.
And this is the
Happened to
blood.
be the blood fury tattoo that I
Blood-
was also looking at. You
No
fucker!
way.
Bitch! It's okay. I have another thing on my mind.
Yeah,
can't-
the blood.
You can get
fury
it still.
tattoo.
Yeah, you can both have one.
Tattoos.
Yeah, I already have wings though, so it can't be the wings.
I can
Yeah.
tattoo wings on your wings, dear. It's no problem.
Ooh, glow in the dark wings. That would be sick.
He says, yeah, certainly. What's it called?
It's the Blood Fury tattoo.
Legendary. Looking at the
Mm,
life well too.
How's it spelled?
ELOOD
Yeah.
FURY.
R-Y.
Tattoo.
I
Yeah.
put two R's in there.
You type in
Furry?
tattoo, it's
Are
the
you
very.
a furry?
Blood Furry tattoo.
Blood furry.
She's got a cat like.
Rawr. Man, because my
Yeah.
sword always also does necrotic damage, so I was gonna just go on that with the necrotic damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
nice.
kind of apparates a chair out of nowhere for you to lean over on, and he says, "Take a seat," and pops up a little tattoo pin.
Right.
And
Could you make it sort of, like astonishing, like and very magnificent, in detail?
I will do my best, which is mostly pretty good. And he, as he's tattooing you on the chair, a second head comes out and turns around and looks at the rest of you and says, "What else do you guys want?"
Do you have
Uh,
any
uh,
spells of giant
just-
strength?
Almighty Jin, make me invulnerable to all damage.
He steps out of, it's like the head leads a second body stepping out of this body that's tattooing you. He kind of floats
Nice.
over. Invulnerability is what you seek, is it?
I'm concerned about all of this. These are like crazy magic items we're getting. I am scared for the future.
Do have hundreds of thousands of gold to spend.
And we need to make up for not having
Yeah,
our
we just
orbs
lost the
too.
orb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Yeah, so you feel yourself, Nyx, kind of become a little weightless, and you start floating in the air, and a big slab of metal just sticks to your chest, and another one to your arm, and another one to your other arm, another one to your back, legs, and then like metal woven cloth in between it all connects all the pieces, and then a helmet comes up over and lands just above the eyes like this, so the rest of your mouth is open. Yeah, he says something quite like that.
Bracers of defense do anything now? Can I have them?
What kind of cost is that one?
Wait, what did
Is
what,
it armor?
what did he just get? I'm face down in
I
this,
don't know
in this
what is
chair. I
happening
can't
right
see.
now.
He has probably the most beautiful arm I've ever seen in my life.
What
Very
color
nice.
is it?
It's almost like like a green. The metal is like a shimmering like green, almost like a chameleon skin, and then the in
Like
between,
green and purplish pink.
yeah, and then in between is like it's like a tannish earthen metal.
Adamantine?
Okay,
he
Mighty
says-
Jinny.
And he says, well, no, your mouth is
Yeah, you have
above
a-
the
you have a-
top of your eyes stops like right here.
Oh, gotcha.
Kind of and stops there. And he says, "This should keep you pretty invulnerable."
So it does not make my body invulnerable. It is just invulnerable armor.
Yes.
Got it.
So, considering its armor with the bracers of defense, those wouldn't qualify anywhere, right?
If I believe to understand how the magic works, then yes.
Can I have them? I'll pay you.
I don't know. You hit me really fucking hard, so we'll
You
have to
tried
see,
to kill
won't
my
we?
friends.
Yes, and you tried to kill me, so I like me more.
I wasn't trying to kill you. I was trying to get you to not kill my friend.
I
Let's
don't
be
know.
clear.
You knocked me
I
unconscious
turned
with that stupid sword.
I turned immediately
Guys,
once
guys,
you let him
guys,
know.
easy.
I turned away.
We're in front of company,
The
okay?
necrotic damage is not my fault. That's my sword, okay? It haunts me, and you know what? I mean, that's not my fault. But
Well, the weight
I
of
just
your
wanted
sins
you
will
to let.
also haunt you. Now.
That's fine. That's
Ye-
fine. I'll get a different item. It's
The
fine.
Jinn sees you guys contemplating over what items you guys want, and he and as he laughs like that, two little like holes appear on your forearms, like right here, one here and one here on either side of your armor that you just got put on you, Nyx. And the Jinn says, "Oh, why don't you just attune the armor with one of your already attuned items?"
You can do that? That's sick.
Pretty good.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I'm not good with magic. What does that mean?
Easy enough. You take a couple rare gems as these rubies, bloop, bloop, put them in the slots, and attune a magic capability to them.
Can I have some of those?
Yeah, so each of the rubies will cost 300 gold pieces. And if you want an item attuned with another capability, it'll cost around 2,500 to enchant it.
Boss, can I have part of my payment now, please?
Yeah, I'll, yeah, whatever you need. Whatever you need, I got you. Jesus.
Mighty Genie, I would like one.
One what?
Ruby, you say make work.
It's one for each arm for this because it's two items technically, but yeah.
I'll take them both then. Thank you, boss. Very generous man.
Right, so he says, sure enough. And which item will you be attuning to it? Was that those bracers of a defense that you were talking about with your friend over here?
Let's do, yes, that.
All right, so he'll pull the bracers off of your arms and have them hover kind of above where you slot the rubies into your armor that he just put on you. And then you'll see as he sucks the magic out of them into the rubies, and then your forearms kind of flash, and then the two bracers kind of clank to the ground.
I think you can have the bracers now.
Thanks, bud. Love
What
that.
was it?
So the armor that you just put on, also Nyx, it's gonna be around 5,000 gold pieces. It's called the Armor of Invulnerability.
How
Damn.
much was the ruby was 300 and the enchantment was 2,500?
25, yes.
My boss is taking care of it. Thank you very much. Harley, you are a very generous man. You need anyone dead, you let me know.
So after seeing that,
Well, I
guys,
think
you get the sense that you can make items have attunement slots.
Wait, I'm about to.
What?
Is he done with my tattoo or getting close? Or
Yeah, he's getting close to done with it.
Can I get one of those slots on the seal bracelet?
What would you like for it to be?
This is too many options.
Well, it's currently a mimic bracelet, but I was wondering if I could get like a timepiece travel imbued into it.
A timepiece of travel. Interesting. I'm sure I can do that. What's this called?
Timepiece
Like
of
a
travel.
compass?
timepiece of travel. What is that?
It sounds like a clock with a compass.
Basically.
It's like a GPS. Oh, that's cool.
Nice. All right, yeah. So he says, certainly. And he kind of out of the air with his fingers makes a circle like this and kind of brings it in front of him. And then he starts playing with like little dials and mixtures on it. And then places it onto your bracelet. And you look at the top piece and it looks like a watch. And there's this like little ruby in the shape of a diamond at 12 o'clock.
Nice.
Uh,
So 325. How much for the actual item?
The item is going to be 2,200.
Okay.
Ian-
And when you do these slots, is it like you have to do it now? You can't leave one.
Well,
open?
otherwise you'd have to find another person like me or come back to change them.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know.
Ian, make sure you read the last thing on that item.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Oh,
What it does.
nice. Yeah.
Some stuff for you to do.
Maybe wild magic.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so that's 500.
How much for this tattoo?
This would be 5,000.
All right. How much platinum is that, guys?
500.
All right. Sure. I grab. Harley, can one of you guys grab 500 out of my pile in the hole?
Yes, I will get right on that.
What else do we need? I see the eager eyes of multiple people looking, and I
I-
see you all have coin to spin, so this is a happy day for everybody.
I mean, I do already have these gauntlets on, but I have a ring that I may need to unattune to. But if I could infuse it into the gauntlets, that might, like these guys were doing.
Right, yes, just pay for the gems and the infusion if you already have both of the items.
All right. So yeah, 250. What was it? I'm getting pricked and potted over here.
300 for the gem?
300 for the gems.
300 gold, and how much for the enchantment?
2,500.
25.
2,500. So 2,800. So 280 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, another 280 platinum out of mine. I have one question: how this is gonna work? Because we
Mhm.
can't attune to multiple things. How are we gonna do this?
You're going to have it in your inventory, and you're going to need to know what it does.
Okay,
Mhm.
gotcha,
So just keep track of it.
gotcha. Cool.
Yeah,
cool,
so
cool.
like the timepiece doesn't really like it. I can cast teleport one a day, so
can you possibly put that Blood Fury tattoo on a weapon?
Well, I can find you a weapon that does something similar, maybe, but the tattoo is mainly for skin.
Okay.
Can't really
I mean, I'm
tattoo a
fine
ruby.
with putting it on my skin, but you know, yeah, I'm cool with that. So that was 5,000, and
That
do you?
was. And he'll start. Oh, you're next, and he kind of pushes you into the chair, and another person he flips you over, and another person starts tattooing on the back of your wings.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense, cause tattooing scale must be a bitch. But, meanwhile, while you're doing that, do you happen to have any belts of giant strength? Cloud giant, storm giant, whatever giant you got. Hill giant, stone giant, fire giant, I don't know. Whatever.
Fire giants are the strongest.
Actually, storm giants are. They got a 29.
Bullshit! This is heresy. Where you hear this?
Nowhere. I made it up. It's fine.
Damn straight is all lies.
Are you part giant, Nyx?
Yes, I'm a fire giant.
Oh, really?
Wait, I thought you were a genasi.
He's got like
I don't know what that means. I am giant.
Yes, and he pulls out a full rack of belts, and there's all different kind of belts on this thing. There's tons of fucking belts. And he says, "Which kind would you like?"
Well, if I get the storm giant one, how much would that cost me? 36,000 gold pieces from what I'm seeing.
You're wasting your money.
You are very astute. And kind of leans into you. Where did you get your keen eye for prices?
I worked with an artificer. He told me a lot about magic shit. I don't know, man.
Ooh, artificer. Haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Yeah,
Which one is
they're
the
kinda
keen one? The
scarce.
real one or the fake one?
What?
Say again?
Your eye. The keen eye. Which one is keen? Real or fake?
A cyborg
Well-
never tells.
I've been playing Baldur's Gate and he hasn't had the cybernetic shit, so I forgot he has cybernetic shit for a second. Probably the fake one, to be honest. It's magical, you know, it can do all that type
So
of
what
shit.
belts would you like?
Yeah, I'll take that storm giant one, and then this
And
blood fury
grabs
tattoo.
this like bluish white belt off of it, and you can see in the center of it is like a large crashing wave that has been sewn into it, and there's a lightning bolt piercing through the wave on it, and he hands it to you.
Okay, that's 3,600 platinum plus the 500 platinum for the blood fury tattoo, and those are both attuning items, right? I believe. Or actually, I don't think you
It'll-
have to attune to belts. Do you?
It'll say on it if it
You'll
is.
say, yeah.
that one you definitely do.
It'll have an A next to it in a little triangle.
Anybody else interested in anything? I see you over there with the
I
pup.
finished-
Hasn't really got much.
I finished counting Elondor's thing and like, oh, one more thing. I have this ring. Could you put this ring on my charm bracelet here?
Put another item onto the same bracelet?
Is that doable?
I believe it's a one-time thing. I can't.
Oh, I thought just because he
do
had
it's-
the... Let's see what I got.
Ooh, boss. With the ruby, I can get the tattoo.
Can we put it on my boots?
I can certainly do that on another item. Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it on my boots.
Yeah. So he'll take your ring in similar fashion. To when he was doing
Mm.
Elondor, he infuses it into your boots.
28, right?
2,800. Yep.
Okay. Alright, Nix, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just reminded by myself of myself. If with the ruby, you can get tattoo, or I could get tattoo, and then you no have to how you say switchboard.
Hmm. Okay. Let me do this math real quick. 280. I think we got plenty left.
I'm paying 4,100 platinum for the belt and the tattoo, and that'll be it for me.
You want to get the tattoo, Nix? I'm pretty stacked right now myself.
I can get the tattoo. I know you said you didn't want to do that anymore. I don't mind.
Okay.
You do pay my living wage now.
It'd be a lump sum situation. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm down for that if you are.
We can discuss as it goes.
Yeah, that's fine.
If anybody doesn't have anything else they're looking for, I do have some specials.
Ooh,
Oh.
special. Go ahead.
You hear him perk up, his head perks up from getting tattooed. What did
Ian,
you
how,
said?
how much?
What?
How much is that tattoo?
What did I say the tattoos were? 5,000? Yeah.
5,000?
Mine was
For the Blood
5,000. Yeah.
Fury, yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Blood Fury tattoo is 5,000.
And you need
But
to
he's
pay
getting
for
the
extra attunement.
switchboard.
Yeah, the switchboard tattoo.
Switchboard.
Same price.
Switchboard onto the Blood Fury tattoo. Is that what I'm hearing? That's in.
No,
this
I-
is
No,
for-
he
for
wants the Blood
next.
Fury. Or not the Blood Fury. He wants the switchboard.
Switchboard.
Nix.
On Nyx? Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Switchboard's
got
gonna.
some claws that go on my hands. They make me burrow good. I've got an axe. It's really good at cutting people.
Will you be able to combine the
can't-
Tattoo,
tattoo?
can't-
though.
Yeah, it's a tattoo. So tattoos, just like the Blood Fury one, you can't
Okay, it can't be extra.
like can't be put onto something. Yeah.
Got it. Does.
I mean, I can do it
You have an extra slot.
You got an extra spot?
if I get. So okay, so what we're saying is a magic item. Does it have to be on another magic item, or can
Yeah.
it just
So
be?
so a physical
Yeah, you're basically
magical item
combining attunements.
being put
Okay.
into another physical magical item.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do. Okay, I can put my Eyes of Extra on my Pipes of Pain because they're both attuned. Because it's the Eyes of Extra on a magic.
Nice.
So it'll just go instead of on the coconuts, it'll go on the Pipes of Pain, and that'll
Yeah.
free up another slot. So
Yeah.
I can
So
get.
that'll be 2,800 to do that.
Okay,
I'll
20.
pay for that tattoo. For that tattoo.
You
Yeah.
look really hoity-toity. Don't get me wrong. Are you sure you're okay with getting a tattoo?
I'm just gonna kind of put it on like a spot that's not really visible, you know, in case I have to wear a dress or something again. We're just gonna put it on like a hip bone or.
Can we make it a
Oh.
mustache on our finger?
I've heard of these. This is called tramp stamp. Yes.
No, not the back. On the side, on the not on the back. No,
It,
No.
it's not
Okay.
called that.
Oh, we're getting tramp stamp? Because we all gotta get this tattoo.
Yeah, right.
I'll get it.
I'll pay for Grace's tattoo.
I don't.
I don't. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't think this is like a raw item. You have to make it. Probably.
It's not. Yeah. I have to make it.
But I was thinking something. If no one else wants to say anything real quick, Cade, did you already get something or?
I was just waiting. I'm patient.
Kate has
You
the
guys
lo-
seemed.
Kate has the longest list.
Oh, I just was thinking of one more thing quickly. Mr. The Almighty. I was thinking of sort of, this. I think do one more ring if that's possible. And I sort of want to say it in private.
Plugs ears.
Why?
La, 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 la.
Well, because walk over here. Walk over. I tried to walk him sort
Yeah,
of away.
he starts to walk with you. Also, Austin, it's called the Tattoo of Telepathy.
Does it
Uh,
cost
that's
money for
on-
each of us to get it?
That'll be on
Like the-
Grace.
Corresponding tattoo?
Wait. So what'd you say about me on the what?
Called the tattoo of
Tattoo of Telepathy. Yeah, he goes over with you.
I just don't want other people to be jealous because this ring does. I mean, what I have in mind does something particular with one other person in a group. And I just don't want. I just want them to think it's something for me and not for other people. But I don't want animosity between people in the group because one is being helped over another.
And you think the ring is gonna do this?
I think so.
Well, I must know what this ring does.
Like when I get any sort of healing, it would also heal the person that I choose to be healed. The one other that
You're very caring.
like basically it's sort of
I know the one.
my friend, it would be the one person I choose to gain the benefits.
Certainly. What's it called, Jordan?
Ring of Amity. Amity.
I have this in Baldur's Gate.
Did you say the tattoo of telepathy is a real thing, or I gotta make it?
It is currently a real thing, but I have to add some stuff to it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, I can't find it. I don't know what you're talking about.
It is a real thing. Tattoo of Telepathy is a real thing, but
Why can't I find it? Do I not have one of the books added again?
We all have content sharing. You should.
I don't have it, so.
Yeah, they should all be activated.
I do not
I
see
know.
that tattoo on here though.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not from Rick and or Minecraft. I got all the other ones.
I looked it up earlier.
Figure it out.
It's on there somewhere. I'll find it again.
Might not be a 5e thing.
Oh. So we said the tattoo was 5,000 and the attuning 2 items together was 2,800?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I gotta keep a tally.
And he kind of does this, and a ring kind of starts to swivel around his finger, and it settles on his finger, and he takes it
Oh,
off and hands it to you.
That's it. It was that. You had this. That's incredible.
Yeah.
How much for something like this, and to maybe imbue its powers into my
You already know you got to buy the rubies and
Yeah,
the
300.
enchantment process.
300 plus what was it, 2,500, so
2,500, yes.
2,800 gold, and then the ring price
2,300.
2,300, so 5,100 total.
That sounds about right.
All right, and thank you so much for helping me out here. I'll walk back into the room and get the gold. Start getting the 5,100 gold. So 510.
I just get the
500.
open, so.
Okay, sweet. 510 platinum out of mine. Out of my pile.
Well, so we didn't want to hear the specials. Is everybody done shopping?
Oh,
No, I
hear the
I
specials.
definitely do.
Yeah, start with the specials and then we can get. Okay, do you want to go on your list first, or you want to hear the specials?
Oh, I want specials, please.
Specials
Right.
it is.
Is there French toast on the menu?
Oh, this is not a dining establishment, friend.
Is that speak whatever that language is?
Thieves can't. So yeah. Well, I guess first up, anybody that really ever comes to me wants one of these, and you all start to slowly lift up off the ground, kind of like you're floating. and you look down, and
Carpet.
this like red and gold carpet has lifted
It's a
everybody
flying carpet.
Nice.
It's right
I
here.
have to buy a party carpet.
That's right here.
It's on your list.
It's on my list.
It's on your list.
It's on my
Of course
list.
it is.
It's on my list.
Of course it is. Oh my god. Amazing.
We all-
That is.
How much is it?
It depends on the size.
Yeah,
up.
some of them are expensive. How many? So,
To
okay,
fit
I
all
think
of
we could
us.
I think we could throw in for that if
Yeah.
we get one big enough to hold all of us.
The biggest.
This
much
one
is
is currently 6x9.
That's the biggest.
ooh, okay, good.
And that's how much?
It can carry 1,600 pounds.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Okay, well, you have to remember it's our bodies plus all of the
Right.
shit
Right.
we're doing. So some of us, you got like 270 something plus your body weight.
It is the
Unless you
largest.
put it in a
It
hole.
is. It is also the slowest.
Still better than walking, to be fair.
It's still
You
it's
Yeah.
a speed of 3 feet.
happen to have like 2 smaller ones?
So this
Was it the only one you got?
one's 6x9. It can carry 800 pounds, and it moves at a flying speed of 30 feet.
Where the hell is 800 pounds?
On my list right here on D&D Beyond, Carpet of Flying.
Mine says 1,600
No,
pounds.
no, no, no,
Where
no.
are you
Okay, so it can carry up to 1,600 pounds, but the flying speed reduces to 15 feet while carrying over 800.
800.
So it halves the speed after
Yeah.
800 pounds. Yeah.
I cannot read. I got you. So we would be going at 15 feet because we for sure over 800 pounds.
But we would be flying though.
We are for sure over 800 pounds because you got to think
Yes.
at least have at least 200 pounds each. Some of us got 300 pounds.
Yeah.
How you guys are that
I
heavy?
fly. I'm
Yeah, I
good.
was like,
I can just
harder than
fly
I'm-
behind you.
I'm like
Terwin-
100. I'm like
I'm
160.
prefer to dig holes.
Yeah, but you got to look at the weight you're carrying.
Yeah,
so-
that's
that's true.
10 pounds. I'm only carrying 10 pounds.
actually,
I have a bag of holding in a portable hole. So
That's I'm about to buy a bag. So if he has a bag of something, then that's on my list to ask about too.
so what other specials do you have?
Wait, how much is the carpet of flying? That's important.
yeah,
Carpet of Flying is 6,000 gold pieces.
Okay, that's
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 not
not
too
that
bad.
bad. I
Something
have-
we can all throw in on.
Yeah. Plenty to chip in.
not like a. Okay, what else?
Will that
He's
break?
getting it together.
It broke. Maybe we get 2 5x7s.
Is he full, or is it like he only has one?
I'm sure he has many.
I mean, we saw a lot of carpets. I just assume.
I mean, that's,
Nix,
that's
how did you know about this guy that has fucking everything?
Yeah, for
That's-
real. It's crazy looking at my inventory and
So-
seeing 2 legendary items.
He says, "Oh well, if you don't, if that doesn't
You
suit
guys
your
want the rest
fancy."
here? Just like bring it over here.
He pulls out from like behind him this small cubic metal box. He says, "This thing's pretty cool." And he throws it behind him, and when it lands, a stone fortress is built in its place.
What the fuck?
And he flies over and he opens the door and he says, "Come inside."
A portable house? Fortress? Thing?
is that
No,
you?
walk inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm walking inside. Fuck it. I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, you walk inside. It's a square tower, about 20 feet on each side and 30 feet high, with arrow slits and battlements placed all around. And yeah, it just looks like a small little fortress.
How big is it? Like dimension?
20 by 20, and then 30 feet tall.
Dude, we would not have to stand watch, really.
Well, we wouldn't have to make camp ever again.
I mean, we'd make camp inside the fortress, but it's a lot
I
more
meant-
secure than.
Right. I
anything
meant in the
else.
open elements and such.
Yeah. But also, it's gonna be weird if we just pop up a fucking fortress in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, I think
Especially
it's
in the
Be
middle
good
of.
about it.
I mean, it
the
could be
desert.
very cool. In the desert,
the
though,
desert.
a tower, popping up in the middle of the sand is it looks like a point of interest.
It might be conspicuous. We not gonna blend in with it. Let's just put it that way. Okay, and how much is that one? So we got some options.
Oh, it's only 25,000 gold pieces.
Do the doors
Only.
like lock, or can other people come in?
It is lockable, and it is also immune to some pesky spells that could open it.
Interesting.
Like knock? You can't use knock on it?
If you know that one, yeah.
Lock picking.
Wait, you can't knock on the door? It just repels your
No,
fist? Or
Spell knock.
On
oh,
door.
Tarwin, you know a lot about magic.
Yeah, he does. It's very.
I
wanna-
worked with an artificer, y'all.
I thought they deal in
You
science,
taught me
not
a lot of
magic.
shit. I just can't do them. I just know about them.
Okay.
Now, while it is formed, it can sustain damage, so be careful where you place it. But, you can repair it, it just takes a lot of magic.
And
What
we
else?
only have one
Any-
magic person.
We got another half a magic bard person.
Are bards full casters or half?
Oh,
Well,
Full? Okay, so
he's like
two full casters.
he's like multi.
I'm only level 3, so.
Yeah, he's a multi-class. So
So a full caster
I
and a half
gotta-
caster.
Gotta go, but I will fully chip in on any party items that you guys want, and just
Nice. Oh, wow, it is like
just-
9:30, huh?
just-
Go,
just
I
shoot me-
also have to go.
yeah, just shoot me a text, and I can do the accounting in the portable hole, or just send it to the group or whatever.
Okay.
Sweet.
Spent money. See y'all.
Yep.
Good
Catch you
night.
later.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
What other specials do you have, sir?
Oh, this doesn't interest you? Okay, alright.
Oh, we're just
They
trying to.
all interest me. I just
Oh.
want to hear them all.
Right, exactly, exactly.
choose from.
I just want to know my options.
They're quite interesting. Quite
We got-
interesting.
Spend our money.
We're seeing all the options because there's lots of things we've never heard of or even thought of before.
Fair.
As y'all are saying that you want to look at other things, he goes, "What? You're killing me here!" And two little metal shackles form on his wrist and come in between. Oh, don't worry. And he takes them off.
Oh, oh.
And
Oh my God.
shows them to you. These are pretty powerful shackles.
Ooh.
So.
You're gonna see Kay kind of raise an eyebrow, like,
I was gonna
How-
say like
Oh, shit.
how,
Like-
what do you
I
mean?
said it out loud.
What do you mean interesting?
like
Yeah, how interesting.
like how useful.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
so-
waggle my eyebrows at Cade.
Yeah, so these shackles make you not be able to leave by any sort of magical means.
Or
Oh,
strength.
only. What about brute force?
I mean, anything imbued with magical properties can't be, sort of destroyed unless by other magical means. So
They do have a pretty high save to
Break out of.
break out of them. They are pretty powerful.
I would definitely be interested in that, actually.
if not, for we are going after someone, we might need to shackle up.
Sure.
Right, and especially if the person you're going after knows how to teleport, they won't be able to if you get these on them.
Oh really?
Can
Interesting.
they cast any magic with them on?
Other magic, maybe, but definitely no
Just not.
Nothing to escape.
Can't get out of
No.
it.
movement.
Still, that's real helpful. We had some people get away from us with that. How
Right,
much
right.
is
Oh,
15,000.
Okay. Can you
Alright.
can you put those on the counter? I would actually like
yeah,
those.
we'll take those.
for sure?
Just FYI, I only have 900. 900 platinum, so that's 9,000 gold left. So
That's not in the bag of holding.
yeah.
Okay.
But fuck, I forgot I put the rest of it in the bag of holding. Never mind. Yeah.
Because we decided it was intelligent to take it all. Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know if it would all fit, so, but it did. So.
Yeah. Or no, portable hole. Bag of holding has a weight limit.
Yeah.
He has a portable hole.
Harley
Yes.
has his shit in the bag,
bag
of
of
holding.
holding.
Everyone else
Our-
is in.
Portable
Yeah.
hole. That's why because there's no weight limit.
All right, and he says, "Well, last special I have today. If you're more inclined to like to hit things and attack things, this might help." And he pulls out from behind him. It's like long, gold and green, curled, metal sword. He says, "This one's similar to the king of this land's sword. Some would say it's its brother. This sword is sentient and has family members." And he kind of presents it on the table.
What does the sword do?
Is it a great
8.
sword?
That sword's
Yeah.
alive.
It is a great sword.
So I know we haven't really done anything with my greatsword of wounding. You said it was gonna be sentient and kind of fucking with me, but we haven't really done anything with that. Is it a relative of the sword?
Maybe.
Okay. If I take out my sword and put it next to it, does it do anything?
Nothing happens.
Okay. If I pick up that sword, do I understand what properties it has?
If you cast the identify spell on it.
I don't have any idea. Well, I can just ask him, right? Like, what?
I mean, you
does-
could, yeah.
What
you
does this sword do? Oh, great, Jin.
Well, it
Righty.
helps you attack more, and also, if you attack well enough and the thing has a head, the head no longer exists.
Oh, it's the beheading one.
Oh.
Vorpal. I've heard of such blades, and I think they were called Vorpal swords. Extremely powerful.
Man, I'm a little partial to my sword, but man, this sword's how much is it? First of all.
Is 6,000 gold pieces.
Oh, not bad. I'd still have some left over.
You'd have a shit ton left over.
Well, yeah, but in my, cause I took
Oh,
half
in your
of my
first-
share in my own inventory.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah.
remember, you have a whole shit ton.
Would you, Ian, would
Hmm.
selling my greatsword of wounding, cause we talked about it having like a bond to me, kind of, would selling it fuck me over? No idea.
I don't know.
Do you take great swords and I can take that one and pay the difference? I mean, I'll pay the whole
Sure,
thing and just give you a
yes.
sword.
Well, you could imbue your great sword with this one.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Badass weapon.
We don't
yeah,
know
I'll
this.
do that. I'll
but
do that.
That's true.
Darwin.
What? It's
Sword's
haunted?
gonna have-
That's fine.
That sword's gonna have 2 minds.
That's fine.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I have
Let's get
0 mines. I have 2+ mines now. I'll do it. So it's 2,500 for the imbuing and then 300. So that's 2,800
2,800 plus the 6,000 for the sword.
plus 6,000. So that's
8,800.
platinum. That'd be
880.
880. Oh shit!
Mhm.
I have enough for all that. Perfect. In platinum. Yeah, I'ma do that. And I give all that shit.
Yeah, so he takes the sword, and in the center of it, where you see, let me show you what it looks like.
Ooh. I'm all for conflict and cool swords.
It's got like a rose on the hilt of it.
Ooh.
Go up to the king and be like, "Hey, look at my sword, better than yours." Oh, that is so. It's like some Alice in Wonderland type shit.
It's like some
Yeah, a
Final
little bit.
Fantasy shit to me.
Yeah, so he takes that, and in the center of it, where you see the little green section just before the hilt, he takes your sword and he kind of crushes it into the ruby and sets the ruby into that little section right there. So he basically imbued your sword into this one.
Okay, so I just get the necrotic damage. So what's this sword called?
This sword. Hold on. This sword is called the Snicker Snack.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. This is amazing. Now I have 3 legendary items. +3. Oh my god. I am so fucking scared for what the future holds right now. God. Holy shit. Alright, cool. And then I'm gonna keep my Great Sword of Wounding in my inventory so I can refer to it.
So you can refer to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just for extra stuff.
Because it is technically still in your inventory, it's just imbued into that sword.
Dude. This is insane. Okay. Cool. And then whatever's left, like if we go in for the carpet and then the fortress and the shackles, I will put in whatever is needed for that.
Are we gonna get all that stuff? I don't know.
I'm just saying that whatever is needed, I will put in for it.
Got you.
'Cause I only have 20 platinum left in my actual inventory. Yeah. The rest, 50,000, is in the hole.
All right. Is that it for your special, sir? Or do you have
Items, yes. I do have like special potions.
Oh, I didn't even think of potions.
I was gonna get to that after everyone was done.
Listen, I got healing spells out the wazoo that I don't know what to do with half the time.
But what if you...
What if you're down?
But, Grace, I think you might be the only one that can heal us, though.
Ooh, most of my potions aren't the healing kind.
Oh, never mind. List some off then, sir.
I have 1 or 2 though.
Never heard.
Supreme healing.
I've got this tarry substance, and he does this, and then a vial appears under his hand, and he's like shaking it. But as it's moving, the liquid inside, the black ichor in there, is just like slowly turning. There's a little bit of black sap, and then pulls a green one up and says, "Little crawler mucus," and then pulls another vial, thin, long vial with some golden points at the ends and the tops. Pulls it up and says, "Dragon's blood."
From a real dragon.
How else do you get the blood? And he throws it and it disappears.
Calm down. Calm down.
As long as it's not from Drax, I'm fine.
Sir.
Could be from Drax, honestly, it could be. We don't know. What does the dragon's blood do?
I'm, you know...
And then it pulls up the last one. It's like bluish, black, and white, swirling in a bottle. He pulls it up and he says, "And a little bit of dream lily to take the edge off."
I don't know what any of these things are.
Well, Black Sap was sort of created to, be, or it was found, long ago. I sort of grew up with the same properties that Black Sap will give you. So I'm innately, with my kind, I can't be charmed or frightened. Um,
Oh.
and by magical means, I think Black Sap might be all means, but I usually charmed or frightened are sort of magical in nature. Um, but I think the downfall with consuming Black Sap, I think you smoke it actually. When when we were training at the monastery, a few of the non-elven kind, some of our training is quite intense. They would give them Black Sap to smoke before our training because we were fighting quite fantastical, sort of illusionary things. But those that did smoke it, some of them vomited profusely. I, for one, am immune to poison, so I never had to smoke it. But
I would
those,
think over continuous periods of time of taking that substance for training, as you say, you become immune to poison. But yes, like you say, it does have a little side effects if you're not very hearty. But yes.
So you're immune to poison, charmed, and frightened. Innately.
Glad he's with.
I'm immune to disease, magical sleep, and
Glad you're with us.
it's just something, living in the harsh environment of the ocean, growing up, and as an elf, you through the lineage, we just created, a tough
also
outer
said-
shell, I guess, immune system.
You have non-elven kind that go to your monastery?
Yeah, it's not all sea elves. There are few orphans that are picked up along the way that aren't a part of the the clan. That's
Not to be rude, but I would like to ask him about some more stuff.
Yes.
Go ahead.
yeah,
question.
Go ahead, sure.
Good,
Really
Grace.
quick. Mr. DM, sir, correct me if I'm
Mhm.
wrong. Can bards have an arcane focus?
You can use your weapon as your focus for some things.
Some things, okay.
Mhm.
So for spells or no?
I thought your instrument was your arcane focus.
Is it? Shit, I don't
I
know.
thought it was.
Shit, I don't know. I gotta look. Okay. Continue.
Kid.
Question, sir. Do you have any special ropes that might help with, bindings and things?
Yeah, so you use your musical instrument as a spell focus. Can't use an arcane focus
Okay. So I use it as spell focus,
as a spell
which
focus. Yeah.
I always have to have the components for something. I can't have some arcane focus that would keep me from that.
Correct.
That's what I'm trying to make sure. Thank you, sir.
A rope. What kind of rope do you require?
So there's a specific type of thing I'm thinking of, like specifically like that helps with entanglement, as it were.
A rope that entangles people, or
Yes.
so a net?
No, a rope.
Yes. I believe I have something like that. He pulls out of thin air this like long, green, looks like hempen rope.
Hmm.
So it ensnares you?
It's
You have to
entangle.
Save against it?
Yes, but it's still decent. Yes.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it-
They-
about 30 foot long, weighs, a little under 5 pounds. Yeah.
Did you work
Work
with
with the hefty rope.
these with your father when you were out hunting?
I've heard of it, like various things like this, to help wrangle some of our more. You know how I can get a bit wily when I'm going to kind of stare and be like, when I haven't had enough to eat.
Mm-hmm.
so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they would use this sort of thing on you then
Not on me.
when they converted. So
Yeah.
Yes.
You look at he holds it out in front of you, and as he presents it, you see the ends have two like golden bands, one golden band clapped around each end, and he throws it to you, and it activates and starts to wrap around you. It glows-
Okay,
it glows,
okay.
A bright blue. And he's
Okay.
like, something like that. And
Yes.
then undoes it.
Ugh. It's just like I remember. Great. I mean, this might be useful on me or somebody else that we run across, because it is quite powerful.
And how much is that?
That runs 3,500 gold pieces.
Is that better or different than the shackles? Which one's, more containing?
Well, there's
With the
nothing
rope,
that says
you can throw it at them and activate it.
Right.
With the shackles, you have to put it on them.
nothing says we can't get them both. The rope, you can just say a word and it goes to them. The shackles we have to put on.
Now, here's the question: for the rope, do you have to activate it, or can somebody else activate it?
So correct me if I'm wrong, but it's usually a command word of some kind.
Yes.
Can they teleport out of the rope? Like we
Yes.
jump
that
from
is the thing, 'cause
circle to
shackles
circle?
They can't teleport from. They
Sure.
can teleport out of it.
Yes. The manacles they
We-
can't.
In combination with the rope
Yeah.
and the shackles, that would be
Exactly.
fantastic.
And
Exactly.
take a little bit of rope, then put the
Exactly what I
shackles
was
on.
thinking. Exactly what I was
Oh,
thinking.
you want to buy a ruby and purchase another enchantment and
Yes.
combine the two?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking to just rope the person and then put the
Yeah,
shackle
and then put the that's
Well,
what
the
I was
prob-
thinking too.
well, if it's a magic
Because
user,
that's 2,500 to imbue it.
Yeah.
right? But
Plus the root.
I mean, wouldn't you just want to be able to throw the rope and have them not teleport?
Yes.
because there's no guarantee it'll cover up their mouth to be able to not cast a spell.
Oh, that's
The
that.
shackles won't either. That's the thing. It only
Yeah.
keeps them from teleporting. It doesn't keep them from doing other types of magic.
Well, if they don't have their hands to be able to do things, or say
But
things,
if it's only
was just-
somatic,
Some of them are
it
just.
won't
we
matter.
can also use it for me when I have
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
when I get hangry.
We know that,
So
but you
The gin's
that's-
just like,
you don't
Is
need
that
the
something we could do, Mister?
To imbue
Our-
those two items, yes, I could certainly do that at a price.
Would
2,500.
would the rope? Could we have it so that the rope one remained and the shackles powers went into the rope?
Certainly. And he pulls the shackles back out, and each shackle, he replaces those little gold rings on the end of the rope with the shackles, and they kind of shrink and fit to it. So now it's like a little longer piece of gold at the end of each of the ends of the rope.
I will absolutely take that.
With rubies in it.
Okay.
That's
So 35 plus 300 plus 2,800, 2,500.
Plus the 5,000 for the shackles.
Oh shit.
yeah,
Did we
that's it.
already? I thought we already bought the
No,
shackles.
we didn't
Not
buy
yet.
the
No.
shackles yet. So 5,000 plus
35.
2,800 plus 35.
Yeah. 5.
Continue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my calculator because I can't count.
It's 11,300.
Yes.
11,300.
Shit, I don't
Okay.
have it in my head.
11,300. So that's 1,130 platinum.
Shit, you do this in your head.
I have
So,
900 platinum.
so
No,
yeah,
I'll
Cagney,
pay for
that-
this.
Cagney, that is the
20
rope,
platinum. Never mind.
rope of entanglement
Yes.
and dimensional shackles.
Dimensional shackles.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fancy. What a deal.
Dimensional shackles. Got it. Also, sir, do you have any flying items for just one person? I know we're gonna get the carpet as well, but that's also not as tactical as what I had in mind.
I'm gonna go take a nap on the pillows. If you could just lead me through the curtain, I don't know where we actually are right now. Maybe smokes. Do I need to pay for the hookah? Platinum? Will a platinum do for the hookah?
Yes.
All right. If you just want to, which curtain do I go? This is a lot of curtains. Which one do I go through?
He's reading.
Just that one behind you, and
Oh, all right. And Alondor will leave and go lay down on the couch and smoke some hookah.
yeah. Yeah, he says, I don't really have anything for a personal flight other than carpets.
Okay.
Use a fly spell or something. Get a scroll for fly? I don't know.
He just said he didn't have anything else.
Didn't you want to buy that shark from the capital? That will make you fly. The space shark?
Okay, well, I can't... We don't know if that'll work, if it's even still there. You know, it might eat me at the first chance it gets.
But you have the ring of animal whatever the fuck.
It
Like,
doesn't guarantee I can control the animal. You know, I don't like to control things,
have
first
a
of all.
better chance than any fucking one else.
Okay, easy.
I'm just saying, if you want to fly on your own,
No, I was
shark
thinking,
might
like,
be your best bet.
I've heard of boots, I've heard of, you know, brooms. I know he has carpets and everything else, so... What in the way of bags do you have, sir?
Bags? I've got plenty. You know, bags of holding, I assume you're talking about.
How much are your bags of holding?
5,200.
That's...
And how much? Do you have any portable holes?
I don't believe I have a hole that is portable. I'll have to look into that.
That's actually not what I had in mind, sir.
Sorry.
Oh, what kind of bag?
I've heard of a bag that has special beans in it.
Beans? Like magical
Beans.
beans?
Magical beans, yes. I've never seen it with my own eyes, but I've heard of such things.
He kind of pulls a little satchel out from behind his belt and opens it up and says, dumps a couple of, they look like jelly beans. Some of them glow a little bit. And he pours
You guys are gonna see Cade kind of take a half step back quickly, be like, ooh, easy with those.
Oh, it's quite all right. And he lifts his hand up and drops them back into the bag.
How much for the bag of beans?
Bag of beans. Why you want a bag of beans, Cade? The fuck? What do the bag of beans do?
What is it on D&D Beyond?
Bag of beans.
Bag of beans.
Yeah.
For real? That's
Yeah.
what it's called?
It's a thing.
Yeah.
My god. Is that the wild magic one? Kind of? Like, it does something random that you roll for?
Guess you'll find out.
Yeah. He hands it to you and he says, "Oh, 500 gold pieces."
Oh, done.
I do have these, you know, we are in the desert out here. I do have these salves and elixirs that you might be, you know, I don't know how long you're staying in the desert, but they might come in handy.
What kind?
I have a Margaro's elixir. I have a Masura bomb. I have an Aluzbia leaf.
What might those do?
They
for
help in
those?
the, you know, if you become really, you know, drained of life. The Magurox is really good. The Marusa balm is also, you know, just known as sun protection in these parts. It helps you.
Sunscreen.
What do you have in the way of?
The
Right.
obsidian leaf. You steep it in a tea, and it helps your body recover, so you don't feel exhausted.
I mean, I'm not there anymore.
What in the way of rods do you have?
Like, immovable?
Immovable?
I've all sorts. What are you looking for? What do you need?
I would like an immovable rod, as they were saying.
Yeah, similar fashion, just out of nowhere,
pulls one up, and one's got a horse head. It's got a horse head at the top and a horse head at the bottom, facing opposite directions. And it's got like a little, looks like a movable button in the middle of it.
Nice. How much?
Not pull a seraphim.
How much for the rod?
2,500.
Gold.
Yes.
Okay.
200 platinum.
Perfect.
Do not pull a seraphim. I swear to
Okay.
God.
Okay. Let's see here.
For those of you who don't know, in our first ever campaign of playing, it was Pathfinder, but he had an immovable rod for his character, and his character sacrificed himself by putting the immovable rod in the middle of a fucking pirate ship and died. So I'm like, you
Hey, it
better
worked.
not
It worked.
pull a seraphim. It worked, barely.
What do you mean barely? The ship was demolished. Anyway,
I see. So you have like this really nice gold mask on you. Would you like me to turn that into something?
No.
I have an idea.
what's your idea? This kind of has sentimental value as our friend, as you know, my elf friend that just left. This belonged to our friend that is no longer with us.
Oh, your friends were talking about being able to talk and communicate with each other. I was
Yes.
thinking of turning it into some sort of helm of telepathy.
That would be quite handy, actually.
But do you have to attune to it?
They already got the tattoos though, right?
Nobody's gotten
No one
those yet.
bought it yet.
Not yet. Would that take the place of the tattoo, or how does that work? Like,
That's just a different thing. It's
actually, we are in need of transport since we're not from these parts. Would you be able to turn it into something that might be able to do that?
I don't
Helm
think
of teleportation?
that's what it's for.
You mean helm of teleportation?
Oh, that's a thing? What?
Mm-hmm.
You really got to look into some.
Parties?
You can cast teleport with it.
What, that one
3
like,
times a day, I
for a whole
think.
party?
Yeah, it's three
It's,
times a
it's
day.
teleport. That's what we've been using.
Well, that's teleportation circle, not teleport, right? They're different, right? Are they not?
how do you spell teleportation?
Teleportation.
I put an I in there. That wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, I thought teleportation circle and teleport were different because teleport is for one
Yeah.
person and yeah.
Oh,
Teleport
gotcha.
Teleport is up to 8 willing
Is-
creatures.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought it was the same spell.
It is. They are different spells. Teleportation circle and teleport are different. They have different properties.
Gotcha. Okay.
But teleport does have its
Up
own
to 8.
properties. Like it,
Yeah,
you can.
I was gonna say,
you
you
can
don't
bring
need
it
a
up to
circle.
8. Yeah.
You don't need a circle for teleportation,
Yeah.
so it could still be useful. But
Highly,
Yeah.
highly. Especially we're like
You can
world
do
jumping.
that. Yeah.
Would that be an
Can you
option?
go to other planes?
Yes, I can certainly do that.
teleportation doesn't go to other planes. I thought I had to be on the same plane, doesn't it?
I think so. Same plane of existence, I think. Maybe?
I think so.
Tell me
don't-
in 2 seconds.
I don't know.
I was just looking at it. Teleport is on the same plane.
Yeah, on the same plane of existence as you, and you must know the location. You know, all depending on your description of the location and everything, experience with it determines your outcome.
Like how you can describe a tree for druids when they crap their fucking tree portal or whatever.
Well, yeah, so that one's different in the sense that you have to open a portal in a tree to another
Yeah.
tree that you know of.
Yeah, exactly. You have to describe the tree that you're going to.
Yeah.
Or know what it looks like.
Yep.
Kind of like that.
And teleportation circle is you have to know the circle that you're specifically going to. Whereas teleport, you can go anywhere if you've ever been there or know of it. It's just up to your memory to place you in the right spot.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it could still be useful because then we don't need a circle.
Yeah.
Right now we can only go where there's circles.
Last thing, sir, for me. Do you have any cloaks?
Did you want this
Oh, yes, please.
Okay.
I will pay for that and give it to her.
So,
Pointing to Grace.
you already have the gold mask. I'm going to alter a bit.
Sure.
I'll take 2,800 gold pieces for that.
Okay. I'm gonna get the gold out of the, because Harley's still here, right?
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah.
All right. You said 2,800.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, right? 2,800.
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna give me the teleportation? You don't want it?
I
Or
mean,
can you use it because it's casting a spell?
yeah, I don't know if I could even use that then if it's casting a spell.
Can he?
No, you'd have to hold on.
He still has to. I still have to attune to it, but
Yeah, you have to know the teleport spell.
Oh yeah.
I do not spell.
Hmm.
I only know the teleportation circle spell.
Would she be able to use it then?
Hold on. No, you do not have to know the spell. The helm casts it.
But you have to be a caster though, like magically inclined.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I
would
can't
say
use
so.
I can't use it then.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, I'll hand in the
Yeah,
I'll hand in the mask.
He takes the mask and he forms the molten gold into this like upside down V shape onto this plated helmet, and kind of fits it around Grace's head, molds it to fit her comfortably.
That's handy.
Well, thank you.
It kind of pushes your red hair down a bit, but it gets on there.
Boom. It looks rather nice, actually.
Why, thank you. Gold and red usually go well together.
Touche.
Does this conclude our business, or does anybody have anything else?
I just wanted to see if you had any magic cloaks. That's it for me.
Well, what do you need a cloak for?
Something to make me better in a fight, or for protection, or for sneaking. Any.
Yeah. He pulls up a long rack of coat hangers, and pulls protection. You say this like blue cloak off of it, and throws it over to you. That one should do pretty good.
Which one is this?
Well, you said protection. This one will protect you. Cloak of protection.
Oh. Ask a stupid question. Let's see.
That gives you like a +1 to your armor class and athletics.
Nope, just saving throws. Actually, do you have anything that makes me harder to hit? I'm pretty beefy, by myself.
Sorry, I'm just looking for stuff.
You good?
I think if you want to make it easier, he's looking for the cloak of displacement.
Maybe?
Yes. You told me!
That was before I saw the cloak of invisibility.
Oh my god. I feel like displacement
You-
is
Harry Potter.
visibility cloak. My father gave it to me.
Yeah, he pulls up this. He pulls off the rack this leather, feels almost like seal skin, on the top chested part, and on the bottom it's like green, shimmery leather embroidered, with silver around the edges, and down hanging on the back of the cloak 2 tassels of these like toothed, almost looks like hand mouths hanging off the back end of it, just kind of floating there.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna do the little put it on. How do I
Yeah,
look?
it kind of snug fits to you, like the leather is alive almost.
Does the silver burn?
It's not actual silver.
Yeah. Plus,
Okay.
I'm not a full vamp. I'm not a vampire. Okay.
That's werewolf,
That's
not
werewolf.
vampire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Fair. Fair. Yeah. I forget I'm both. Yeah.
You wanted to be underworld, okay? That's what you got.
Is this the displacement cloak?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it. How much, sir?
4,200.
This man is cleaning us out, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do with a fucking 100,000 gold in my damn pocket. I'd rather fucking spend it.
All right.
About to be hitting like like super hard.
I think that's it for me. Anyone else have anything?
I do. I have to finish checking out for my. So I want the bag of holding,
Mm-hmm.
and in order to turn both of my magical items into one attuned item, you're gonna
20.
put
2,800. But you already have both the items, right?
yes.
Yep, 2,800.
And then I was gonna do the tattoo of telepathy, right? So
Are you
That's
still
how-
going to do that with the helmet?
No, you got the helmet teleportation.
Oh, got
Yeah,
the helmet of
yeah.
teleportation. Okay.
teleportation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were gonna do the telepathy that way. Harley doesn't have to do the switchboarding.
Yeah, that's that tattoo is just 1,500.
Oh, 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, why did I think it was 5,000?
5,000 was for the other tattoo that the other 2
The
got.
Blood Fury one.
Okay, way more sense. Okay. It was like,
Because
why is
it's
this?
a legendary tattoo.
That's fair, that's fair. Okay, so that puts me at, I can't do math to save my life. Shit, okay. 5,200 plus 1,500 plus 2,800. That puts me at 9,500 gold pieces. Shit, I keep breaking my desk. Okay, which turns into, what is that? 95, is that 95 platinum?
950 platinum.
Oh shit, I'm real bad at math. Okay, 950 platinum,
Mhm.
which is great. I have that much, so here we go. 950 platinum. Here you go, 950 platinum, and I'll get the tattoo, and I'll take my bag of holding, and you're gonna turn my 2 items into 1.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. Is the bag of holding a magic item?
It is.
You gotta do it.
No.
You just hold it.
That's what I thought. I was like, shit, I'm running to the slots. Okay. Whew. Okay, just checking.
Are there
Great.
items that give you more attunement slots?
We're basically doing that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're doing the new.
Putting it into other items.
Have you ever played Diablo?
Four?
See to
Yeah.
my inventory thing.
What's that?
What?
The tattoo of telepathy. Are you gonna add that? Because I can't. Find
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I will. It's a variant of the Helm of Telepathy. So
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Cool. And then, did we want to get the carpet at least? Or no?
I think that was the consensus, right? Yes.
I mean, we can
That'll
go
be
across
that'll be
desert
the
like
the
that.
party. Yeah, the party thing.
And that
Be-
was how much?
6,000.
6,000. So it'd be 1,000 gold pieces each if Nyx pays. If not, then it's 1,000 and something.
Well, I think Harley
So
was
100
covering.
100 platinum each.
I
Yeah.
have 20 on me, and so 80 come from the party, from my shit in the hole.
Yeah, I'll hand my portion of it.
Wait, it's how much platinum? 80?
100 platinum each.
100. Shit, I can't remember anything. Okay. So that'll come from the bag. So instead of what I put in there? Okay. Then we're gonna take the carpet. Who's carrying it? Are we putting it in the bag of holding? What are we doing?
I would assume so.
Put it in the hole, or you're. I'm not
Either-
there. Never mind.
I mean, you
Yeah.
any of the anything really should work.
Well, does this conclude everything that we wanted? Are you satisfied? I
Very.
do love good repeat
Very
business, so
much.
I do hope to see you again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Can we find you again? Is this like a one in a lifetime
I'm
opportunity?
glad you ask. And as you ask him that, he pulls out this little golden ring. And he says, "Now, for a parting offer, I will give you this ring for 50,000 gold pieces.
Why is it worth so much?
Ooh.
And you just gotta trust me."
Oh shit. I don't trust anybody that much.
If someone can give 80 platinum, I'll give the rest of my gold because I have 49,200 gold to give. I'll give all that if someone else is willing to give 800.
You mean the 80 platinum?
Yeah, that's 800 gold. Yeah, either one.
You know what? Sure. I'm
Yeah.
feeling. Yeah.
All right, all my money is gone. I've spent it all. I'm
And,
fine with that.
He hands you the ring.
Okay, cool. Do I have to equip it?
Is he
Or
gonna
just
tell you?
have?
Yeah.
What is the ring?
I'll say this. If you're ever in a time of need and need some help, I'll be there.
Oh shit. Useful. Okay.
That's
Okay.
very gracious of you.
So for my out of game for inventory's sake, what do I put in there?
Put a golden ring in your inventory.
What's his name?
Rini? Rini.
Rini?
Fine.
Rini?
Right, Rainy.
Call it
Rini's
Ryan.
gold
Ryan.
ring.
Yeah.
RINIES.
Mhm.
Rini's then ring. Okay. Cool. Y'all are paying for food, or I will starve. That's fine with me. But all my money is gone.
Yeah, it's like this. He hands you the ring, and it's like this swirling gold. Like it's carved to look like clouds swirling around each other. And in the center of it is this very fine cut, almost ocean blue diamond.
Pretty.
Fancy. I'm gonna slip it on my finger because it looks cool.
Interesting.
Well, does it fit, first of all? Because I have fucking big ass dragonborn fingers.
I'm willing to bet it expands and goes down.
It expand. Yeah, it'll expand to your size. This is what it looks like.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, I'm putting that
Ooh.
in the description.
And after he hands you that, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session, because it is 10:13.
Yep.
You guys walk through the curtain and you see Alondor asleep on some pillows with the hookah hose in his hand, just breathing, and you see smoke coming out of his gills.
Nice.
Oh.
Out of the gills. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like the look of that. That seems unhealthy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. As you walk out, sorry, Terwin, you
Yes.
hear something speak in your head.
Oh no. Already?
Ooh,
Already?
I'm all for it, baby. I'm ready.
God. I'm sure it's his friggin' swords having conflicting personality traits. Multiple personalities over here.
Yes, I want it. I need it.
He's doing.
Yes, it says. Well, hello there.
Hi. Who am I speaking to? Do you have a name?
Aha, stick a snack.
Ah, yeah, I was told that's the name of this sword. I didn't know if you.
Are we off to kill dragons today?
Oh, you're a dragon killing sword, is that it?
I love it.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what kind of dragon.
Wait,
Possibly a
wait.
Dragolich?
Who else is it in here? And you hear like two voices fighting for a second, and then nothing.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Is everything okay? I should have introduced you to. I apologize.
Yeah, you don't hear anything back.
Fuck. Yeah! I am so excited.
Did anybody put the carpet
Kinda
in
crazy.
I thought you
I did
guys
not.
with the bags were gonna do that.
the flying carpet?
Yeah, the big one, was it 6x9? Yeah.
What about it?
I'll put it in my bag of holding for now, and then if
Yeah.
Harley wants to put the other thing later, we can.
The hole?
It's the what?
It's just a carpet, and it's a flying carpet.
It is called the Carpet of Flying.
There you go.
Yep. Okay.
And y'all didn't take the instant fortress, did you?
Mm-mm.
No.
Right. Okay.
No. Okay.
All right, got a lot of items.
Shit, yeah, we did.
Yeah, I actually wanted to do more, but I know it's late, so
Bro, what more?
I was gonna combine some stuff.
How many magic
Damn, bro.
We can only carry so much, so I was gonna like just combine stuff to make less. Yeah.
You can only do
Make
that with
more.
What?
I thought you could only do that with
For
a two.
tune stuff, you can only do it 3 times.
Right. I've only done it once so far.
Oh, I got
Only do what 3 times?
Like, cause we only have 3 attunement slots.
Right. Yeah. So you could only attune up to 3 items with other items.
Yeah.
So, total of 6, kind of.
Yeah.
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 1
Yeah.
item per item slot.
So what else were you gonna do?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, you and Ian can talk about that, I guess.
Well, yeah. Until next week, I guess.
Oh my god. That was the greatest shopping episode ever. I had nothing I wanted, but somehow came out with everything I needed.
all of your money.
Oh yeah, come on! Terwin doesn't give a shit about money.
Even though you like to hoard stuff, I thought. Who said they like to hoard stuff? You said you didn't like to spend money. I thought it was you.
That wasn't me. I had like 47 gold to my name.
Shit, I don't remember. Maybe not.
Well,
If I get fucking 100,000 gold, I'm gonna spend that right away because I've been poor my whole life. So I'm gonna immediately spend that shit because I don't want that in my pocket.
That's fair.
So
Maybe
I am
my-
back down to 47 gold.
Damn. All right.
Bye,
See how
guys.
this goes. Later.
Good night.
Night,
That was
everybody.
awesome.